From the Don Sander Gymnasium at Marion Center High School, good afternoon and good evening, everybody. Todd Marino with you here on Renda Digital TV, bringing you exciting Heritage Conference basketball action. A doubleheader this afternoon and evening. We start with the Marion Center boys taking on West Shamokin in Heritage Conference boys action. Both these schools are AAA in District 6. And in Game 2, a nice matchup between the Penns Manor girls and the Marion Center girls, and we'll talk about the ramifications of that one and of all these games because they all have a bearing on the road to the KCAC. And it's all coming up for you here tonight as we bring you Heritage Conference basketball. Our primary presenting sponsor tonight, the Indiana Regional Medical Center. Thanks for joining us. It's Heritage Conference boys basketball action. First, Marion Center against West Shamokin on Renda Digital TV.
Beginning is on the horizon, we're ready to welcome you into the home of your dreams. Let's find that perfect place for new memories to be made. Visit me at one of our Indiana County offices to learn more about mortgage options. You can also visit us anytime at stbank.com or call us at 800-325-2265. S&T Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Tired of snowbanks beating you? Meet the truck that laughs in winter. The Ford F-150, America's top-selling truck, 49 years in running, will get you through Old Man Winter 2026. At Luther Ford, they've got leftover 2025s and brand new 2026 models, plus a huge selection of used trucks priced to sell. January Truck Month means huge savings at Luther Ford. Celebrate America 250 with Built Ford Cup. Built here in America. Voted the best car dealer for a reason. Find out at Indiana County's Ford experts. Luther Ford, Route 119, Homer City. Online at lutherford.com.
Becoming a champion isn't defined by a single moment. It's a journey shaped by years of dedication on and off the court. Milk stands out as a nutrient-rich powerhouse loaded with protein, calcium, and essential vitamins, making it crucial for muscle recovery and building strength. Fuel your passion with milk, a natural sports drink. Drink milk, stay strong, and play hard. Cheers to the incredible benefits of milk and sports nutrition. A message from the Allied Milk producers.
Boys and the West Shamokin boys in game one of our doubleheader as we get you set to go. Our officials tonight for game one. Jay Hill is your lead official. He's working with Chris Garatano and with Andy Reed tonight, and that's the officiating crew for game one of what will be two here tonight. And let's talk about these two basketball teams. Marion Center still contending for the second spot in the Heritage Conference West, and they've got a big weekend of basketball action ahead of them. They come into the basketball game with a Heritage Conference record of 6-6. They're just behind the Homer Center Wildcats. Stingers playing tonight. Homer Center is playing at River Valley. That also on Renda Digital TV tonight. No announcer, but that game is available. You can watch it on Renda Digital TV. So those two teams are playing tonight, the two teams that are still alive for the Heritage West. And then tomorrow they'll play each other. And it's an 11 o'clock tip-off, so a 11 o'clock tip-off. We had been planning to carry that game to you, but we ran out of crew members, so we can't bring that one to you. But we will certainly be interested in those results. Marion Center at Homer Center tomorrow morning. And then after that 11 o'clock game, Marion Center comes back and they play tomorrow night. So they'll play two games in one day. And they'll play the Penns Manor Comets here tomorrow night. Penns Manor as well is playing two games tomorrow. They're traveling to Conemaugh Township in the morning and then here at Marion Center in the afternoon. So all of that to tell you that the Heritage Conference West is still up for grabs in the second spot. The East, that's still to be decided tonight as well. We'll talk about that. In the West, the number 1 seed is going to be the River Valley Panthers. They cannot be caught, and so they'll be hosting a Heritage Conference semifinal game coming up next week. And Monday is the projected time for that. Still not absolutely solid on that, but it looks like it will be Monday. And so it will be River Valley out of the West as the number 1 team, and either Homer Center or Marion Center the number 2 team. And out of the East, United, undefeated, they are going to be the number 1 team out of the East. And the number 2 team out of the East will be decided tonight as Conemaugh Township plays Conemaugh Valley. The winner of that one is into the Heritage Conference playoffs, the semifinals coming up next week. So I know it's kind of confusing to get all of that together, but we're going to break down this particular game that we'll be watching here tonight when we return here. It is Heritage Conference boys basketball action tonight, game 1 of our doubleheader here on Renda Digital TV.
I've always been a very hard worker, and I thought that there was something that smart people that work hard could do differently with the money that you've worked so hard to earn. I consulted First Commonwealth Bank. They said, absolutely there is. And then they called us with a program that was directly suited for us. I've been able to enjoy what I've worked a lifetime to create, and I've done all that with the help of First Commonwealth Bank.
Crystal Waters Personal Care Home wants to congratulate all the student athletes as they build sharp minds and strong bodies for a bright future. Crystal Waters staff provides excellent, compassionate care to residents and pledge to continue to do so. Crystal Waters is proud and grateful to have been voted Best Personal Care Home in Indiana County 2 years in a row. Crystal Waters Personal Care Home, where your family is their family.
Martin General Stores are a proud sponsor of high school athletics and congratulates both teams on their success. There are many good reasons why you should shop at your local Martin General Store. Monthly specials on a variety of hot and cold sandwiches, wraps, pizza, and deli items, and if you don't have a Martin Gold Star Rewards card, just stop at your local store and apply to save on food specials and gas for your vehicle. These are just a few good reasons why you should be shopping at your local Martin General Store.
Queso, did you find a new friend online this Valentine's Day? Be aware of romance and other scams. Marion Center Bank offers Ultimate ID Plus, the #1 rated identity theft protection for consumers. We offer UID Plus as part of our Perks Plus accounts or as individual coverage. Stop by any of our branch offices for full details and pricing.
Back at Marion Center High School, we talked about where these teams stand in the Heritage Conference. West Shamokin coming into the basketball game in District 6 at the number 13 seed, so they're not going to make the District 6 playoffs this year. They are 6-12 overall as they take on Marion Center here tonight. The Stingers, we talked about what they have at stake in the Heritage Conference, a chance to get into the Heritage Conference Championship on the road to the KCAC. Marion Center also has some work to do in the District 6 rankings in boys AAA. The Stingers come in. Let me grab it here again. I had it here a second ago, but I got to get back to it. There you go. Marion Center comes in the 9 spot, and 8 teams will make the playoffs. They are 9-7 overall, just behind Richland, which is 10-8. Marion Center has 16 rankable games so far. Richland has 18. You can get a maximum of 22, so the Stingers racing to get games in and to maybe win some of those games and overtake Richland. Right now, Richland is averaging 3.72, Marion Center 3.63. In terms of total points, Richland comes into the game with 1,058 and Marion Center 954, but Marion Center having played 2 fewer games than Richland, ranked games, they have some ground that they can make up with the action here today and tomorrow. So still a chance for Marion Center to get themselves into the District 6 playoffs in AAA, which is where both these teams are playing. Westmont Hilltop is number 1, followed by Forest Hills, Bishop Guilfoyle, and River Valley is the 4th seed right now. Penns Valley, Penn Cambria, Tyrone, and Richland are the teams going through number 8. I do not believe that Marion Center 9 and Southern Huntington 10, that there will be first-round byes If the playoffs were to start today, it'd be Marion Center, Westmont, Hilltop. Could be wrong about that, and it's not all that hard to check. Maybe I can do that before we're done with this game here tonight. But that's where these two teams stand in the AAA rankings right now. And of course, as we said, Marion Center with all of that at stake coming into this game here tonight. Now, for the season, for the Stingers and the Wolves, Marion Center and West Shamokin have played once before. And for the Stingers, that was a 62-38 victory. That was back on December the 16th. So we talk about the difference between December basketball and January basketball, and there is a very big difference. And so Marion Center, they've fought a little bit, scrapped a little bit here in this January portion of their schedule. They come into this game in January. They are 2-4 in the month of January, and of course they've had games postponed as well. But overall, Marion Center 2-4 in the month of January, and so they are 2-4 as well in their last 6 games, just winners of 2 of their last 6 games. So they've had some opportunities here in the month, but they have not gotten it done. They're coming off a win over Purchase Line the other night, 64-25. That was a week ago, the last time they were able to play. Before that, they had lost to Northern Cambria 64-53. They played some tight games. They beat Conemaugh Township, and that was a really big win for them over a good team. The final there was 53-51. And they lost to River Valley 59-56. Homer Center 67-48, a game that we had here. And they lost to Portage 57-55. So they've been close games for Marion Center, but they haven't quite gotten over the mountain. For West Shamokin, the Wolves have been playing some better basketball lately, but they still have not been able to climb their mountain. They had a 3-game win streak at the start of this month, and that's been followed by a 4-game losing streak, and they are on that 4-game losing streak right now. Their last game 2 nights ago, they lost to Homer Center 59-43. Before that, a week ago, a 64-49 loss to River Valley. Conemaugh Township beat them 58-34, and Conemaugh Valley a 69-31 win over West Shamokin. So they haven't been playing their best basketball, but that 3-game win streak before that came over Purchase Line, Penns Manor, and Valley High out of conference. So both these teams have struggled a bit in the month of January. They're looking to put some things together for West Shamokin to close out the season for Marion Center to keep their season going. And certainly that's something that they are very desirous of. Talking to Coach Paul Hafner before the game, as West Shamokin was a little late arriving, so I didn't get all that much chance to talk to Judd McCullough of the Wolves. But Coach Paul Hafner said our big problem this week has not only been not being able to get games in, but we haven't been able to practice either. By rule, if you're not having school that day, you can't have basketball practice. So these guys haven't practiced at all this week. West Shamokin, at least, has been able to practice and play a game, and Marion Center doesn't have that. So we'll see if there's rust to kick off here for Marion Center as we get this one ready to go tonight from Don Sainer Gymnasium. All right, so that's the pregame for you. Officials and captains are meeting right now. For the Wolves, of course, the number 1 and most dependable player all season long has been Alex Talmadge, who has been absolutely tremendous. And I have to realize as well, he's been playing with a badly injured thumb on his shooting hand. Doesn't seem to affect him. He just nails the threes, and he is the guy that Marion Center is certainly going to be targeting tonight, try to shut him down. The teams have been trying to do that all season long, though, unsuccessfully. Alex Talmadge can put the ball in, and he's a great penetrator as well. Aiden Osterling has come on. He started the season injured. They've also gotten some good play out of some others, Cole Wingard, Andrew Kosmanik as well. So those are the guys that the Wolves are going to be relying upon here tonight. For Marion Center, their leading scorer all season long has been Camden Rozier. Hayden Fox has been in double figures most nights as well. They've got some great athletes in Alec Brudnock and Tyler Pack, who's as scrappy as they get. And they get some big action underneath from Colin Sacco as well. So Reading the rules, good conduct for the fans. Nathan Ruddick's going to get that done as we get set to bring you game one of our two here tonight on Renda Digital TV.
And will not be tolerated. Unsportsmanlike conduct from the spectators can result in their removal from the gym. The Marion Center Area School District is
Stingers will be in their home whites, green numerals, and yellow trim. West Shamokin in their away blacks with
food and soft drinks are not permitted in the gym.
gray and white trim.
On sale out in the lobby.
And we are just about set to go. Here's the national anthem, and then we're playing some ball.
National anthem.
National anthem tonight from Marion Center High School, and we'll get the introduction of our starting lineups and get this one underway for you here tonight. Stingers and the Wolves. We are going to be back here tomorrow afternoon for another girls' game. That'll be West Shamokin and Marion Center.
Number 15, Alex Talmadge.
And first off the bench for Coach Judd McCullough, the senior Alex Talmadge.
Number 2, Aiden
5'10", and just a great ball player, Aiden Osterling, who started the season with a football injury and is now fully recovered. He's second off the bench. Then comes Cole Wingard, the sophomore. Anderson Fowler, the big man. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Wolves is Vince Harkleroad. So it will be Talmadge, Osterling, Wingard, Fowler, and Harkleroad. For the Marion Center Stingers, first off the bench for Coach Paul Hafner is Hayden Fox, the senior, followed by Alec Brudnock, Tyler Pack, the sophomore point guard, Colin Sacco at 6 feet 4 inches tall, and at 6'3", Camden Rozier, tremendous athlete, senior for Marion Center. And so for the Stingers, Fox, Brudnock, Rozier, Pack, and Sacco. Game 1 of 2, our primary presenting sponsor tonight, the Indiana Regional Medical Center. Thanks for coming along with us. Already getting some folks in the gym. Big game coming up after this between Marion Center's girls and Penns Manor. Rozier will jump for the Stingers. And for the Wolves, it'll be Anderson Fowler. Marion Center working to our left in the first half, and West Shamokin to our right. We're ready to play some ball. Ball in the air, game underway. We've got a whistle already. And a violation on Marion Center, so it will be West Shamokin ball to start it out. Stingers stepping into the circle. Wolves inbound to Talmadge, and getting the assignment on him is Alec Brudnock. Talmadge crosses the timeline, still wearing that brace on the right hand. He goes down low for Osterling. The ball did not come up, and it is a turnover on the first possession for West Shamokin. Tyler Pack will turn it up the floor for Marion Center. Talmadge will pick him up. He'll get the screen from Rozier, work to the right side, take it all the way baseline, launch it up. It will not go, and Talmadge will clear the rebound for the Wolves, and up the floor he comes. He'll come to the left side for Wingard, and he'll go baseline. Harkleroad will kick it back out, and here's Fowler at the top of the circle. Fowler puts the ball on the floor. Sacco pulled away from the basket to defend on Fowler. Now to the right side, here's Wingard. Come up top for Talmadge, and Alex will shoot it from there. The pick and the roll to Osterling, the ball gets away. Second turnover on West Shamokin. Corner three put up by Brudnock does not go. Chasing the rebound down for West Shamokin and then losing the basketball. Stingers will get another chance on the offense. To the corner, Pack for three. That's in and out. Sacco will tip it out of bounds. And so still no score. We played 1:15. West Shamokin basketball. Osterling will be met by Fox crossing the timeline. Right side and back up top. A swing around and a three-pointer from the wing, in and out. The miss by Harkleroad. Marion Center comes the other way. Here's Hayden Fox. He stops and pops, and that won't go. Cold shooting to start it out. Brudnock will put it up, and they're going to call a held ball as he went to the floor. The arrow does point to Marion Center. So, cold outside, cold shooting inside to start it out. Boy, they had Rozier underneath and didn't see him on the inbounds. He'll get it up top now. Camden Rozier's first touch. Pack comes to the corner for Fox. Three from there doesn't go. And Fowler pulls the rebound away for West Shamokin. Hand off to Talmadge. First quarter action, still no score. We played 2 minutes of basketball. Talmadge and Sacco steps in front. Gets a break there. The steal and the slam on the other end from Sacco, and Judd McCullough of West Shamokin says, give me a timeout. 2-0, West Shamokin the lead. We take a timeout as well here on Renda Digital TV.
RMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
Back at Marion Center, the steal and the slam by Colin Sacco makes it 2-0 Stingers, and this ball tipped out of bounds. Judd McCullough calling the timeout because his team has had 3 possessions and turned the basketball over 3 times. And I mentioned the break that they got. Sacco stepping into that passing lane, tipped the ball. It would have gone out of bounds, but it bounced off the leg of the official, Chris Garitano, stayed in bounds, and Sacco could collect it then. Winger gets the inbounds pass for the Wolves now. Rozier bothers him. He comes up top for Osterling. He works left side, comes to the corner, and there he finds his teammate Harkleroad, and it's batted away from him out of bounds, and West Shamokin will retain possession. Wolves their end, sideline out. Talmadge up top gets the pass. Brudnock defense. Goes the other way away from the screen, feeds Osterling to the free throw line. The jumper is taken and blocked. Marion Center comes away with it. Rozier the block on West Shamokin. Fox launches a 3 on the other end, and Osterling comes out of there with it for West Shamokin. Still only 2-0 here, and we've played 3 minutes of the first quarter. Harkleroad goes low, and he finds Fowler, and that'll be a held ball as Sacco came up. And on the held ball, the possession arrow does point to West Shamokin. For the Wolves, Andrew Krizmanich onto the floor for the first time. And they will all get J.J. Cessna out there. And the inbounds comes to Talmadge. Talmadge will penetrate, kick it. And he tried to find Cessna off his hands. Another turnover by West Shamokin. And the other way comes Fox for Marion Center. Sacco finds Pack. Pack up top for Rozier. Rozier through the legs, jumper from the left elbow, won't go. Pack will get the rebound. He's knocked to the floor though, loses it to Winger. Two of them contesting. Pack never really had possession of the ball. Winger just out-rebounded him there. Now for West Shamokin, Chris Manich in a tangle, and Marion Center's going to be caught on a foul. That'll be Camden Rozier. Picks up his first, team's first. 4:30 left in the first quarter, and it's still only 2-0. Marion Center the lead. West Shamokin looking to get off a shot. They've not had a shot yet tonight. Now they'll go low, and Cessna's there, but he falls to the floor, and he'll lose the basketball. Pack the other way, lobs it ahead for Brudnock, shot up, down. Alec Brudnock makes it 4-0, Marion Center. Aiden Osterling, high left for West Shamokin. Rozier steps up on him, and Camden Rozier quickly picks up his second foul. He'll have to come to the bench. Josiah Bish will come on, replacing him. 3:59 to go. Timeout on the floor. 4-0. Marion Center the lead. You're watching Heritage Conference Boys Basketball on Renda Digital TV.
Becoming a champion isn't defined by a single moment. It's a journey shaped by years of dedication on and off the court. Milk stands out as a nutrient-rich powerhouse loaded with protein, calcium, and essential vitamins, making it crucial for muscle recovery and building strength. Fuel your passion with milk, a natural sports drink. Drink milk, stay strong, and play hard. Cheers to the incredible benefits of milk and sports nutrition. A message from the Allied Milk producers.
Dan in a van hasn't returned your call? Chuck in a truck can't get there for 2 months? Stop dealing with fly-by-nighters and call a company that's fully capable for all your plumbing and heating needs. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated is on call 24/7, 365 days a year. Visit us at joyceplumbing.com. That's joyceplumbing.com. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated, the best place in town to take a leak. PA 042115.
Bad.
3:59 to go, first quarter. 4-0 Marion Center. And Judd McCullough and his West Shamokin Wolves still looking for their first bucket of the night. They have turned the basketball over 5 times in this first quarter. So back onto the floor they come. And Andrew Krismanich will toss it in, looking for Aiden Osterling. They'll send Talmadge down to the low block on the left side. Osterling will get the pass. Fox defends on him very tightly. Osterling drives down the left side of the lane. It's blocked away from him and out of bounds. Remains with West Shamokin. And Krismanich again will bring it in. For Alex to get the ball in a shooting position. He gets the screen and is able to get the basketball. Now can he find a place to shoot? And it is slapped away, and the turnover comes the other way. Brudnock leads the break, goes low for Bish, and the lay-in is good. 6-0 Marion Center. And all points off turnovers. Here's Talmadge once again. Baseline to the corner for Osterling. He looks low, loses the basketball. Turnover number 7. And behind the back pass from Pack to Brudnock for the lay-in. Fancy assist there. As Brudnock has his second basket. Here's Talmadge. He gets free to the free throw line, goes low. Osterling, shot won't go. Rebound and the put up by Cessna, and West Shamokin's on the board at 8-2. Actually, Krismanich with that bucket. Here's Josiah Bish for Marion Center. Hayden Fox got away with a little hop there. Loses the dribble. Sacco will step out. Sacco has a cutter Brudnock, but lost the pass. And Marion Center's first turnover of this quarter. They lead at 8-2. All the way to the baseline, Chris Manich. And out of bounds remains with West Shamokin. They'll get a 4-person substitution here. So Chris Manich remains the only guy out there. Harkleroad is back in. So is Anderson Fowler. Along with Nick Manich, who has the basketball now. Slapped away from him by Bish. He gets it now, and he's double teamed and loses the ball. Fox comes up with it. He drives it. Lay in, won't go. Rebound. Put away by West Shamokin, and then Sacco will steal it away. And we've got another held ball. Other player that came in for West Shamokin, Hayden Cravener. Now Rozier back on with 2 fouls, replacing Bish for Marion Center. 2:15 left in the quarter. And the inbounds intended for Sacco, but slapped away. The play there by Anderson Fowler. Marion Center. Stingers will get Kane Mattis onto the floor. And Brudnock to bring it in. For the corner for Fox. Opposite number zeros there, and Nick Crismanich knocks it out of bounds. Brudnock on the toss in for the Stingers, finds Rozier at the right elbow. Rozier to the right, goes baseline, and then back outside for Fox. Hayden, ball on the floor, drive it, fade away from 6 feet, doesn't go. And the rebound pulled away by Anderson Fowler of West Shamokin. 2 minutes left in the first quarter, 8-2, Marion Center. Penetration here, the lay-in won't go for Nick Crismanich. Brudnock the other way, his pass very, very long and off the back wall. Turnover Stingers. Their second, as Bish onto the floor replacing Rozier. They want to get him off on the defensive end so there's not the risk of another foul. Sacco was off, and he's coming back on as well. And Talmadge returns for West Shamokin. He'll get the inbounds pass. He replaced Andrews Crismanich. Here is Alex Talmadge. Sees the double team coming, goes for Nick Crismanich in the lane, turnaround. A miss, but a foul is going to put Anderson Fowler on the line to shoot 2. Foul on Fox, his first, team's third, with 1:36 left in the first quarter. Tonight's presenting sponsor, IRMC, better health, better life. Fowler on the line will softly hit his first. As Rozier returns for the offense on the other end of the floor. You look at how poorly West Shamokin has played in this first quarter. They've turned the basketball over 8 times. They have only 3 points, but it's still only a 5-point game at this point. So they're well in it. And now it's a 4-point game as Fowler hits both free throws. So the Wolves can put it together. Stingers want to prevent that, and here's Pack with the basketball. Left side for Brudnock. Sacco sets the high screen, then gets the pass in that high post. He'll hand it back to Rozier, uses Sacco's screen, and then lobs it across court for Pack. Looking in the post for Sacco. Made a nice play. The pass was off the mark, and he managed to tip it out and keep it himself, but then he dragged the foot. And for the Stingers, turnover number 3. Bish returns, Rozier back out with 1:12. The inbounds is for Talmadge. Alex has not had the opportunity to get a shot off tonight. Will penetrate here to the right elbow, pick up the dribble, need some help, feed it across to Cravener. Cravener comes left side for Harkleroad and back up front. Here's Alex Talmadge. Double teamed to the corner. The pass there for Fowler. He comes up front. Here's Harkleroad. Hands it off to Talmadge. Talmadge gets the mismatch with Sacco loses the dribble, comes back up top. 38 seconds left in the quarter. Nick Krizmanich to the corner for Cravener, and then back to Fowler. Into the lane he goes. Slapped away, but there to pick it up, put it up, and knock it in. With his second, or rather first bucket, is Nick Krizmanich. So it's a 2-point game with 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Tyler Pack, defended by Talmadge. 15 seconds. Fox looking for a cutter. Brudnock is going to be called for. No, they're going to say he was grabbed from behind by West Shamokin. And that foul will be on Nick Krizmanich. Rozier on, Bish out. With 11 seconds left in the quarter, Stinger basketball. Right in front of the West Shamokin bench, Brudnock to bring it in. And he finds Rozier. Rozier into the lane, looking for space. That's a travel. He'll come right back out, and Bish back on for Camden Rozier. 2-point game at 7.7 seconds left in the quarter. Here's Talmadge. Dribbles away from Brudnock. Now they set up the double team. Cross court for Harkleroad. 2 seconds left to the corner. And they never get the shot off. We played a quarter of basketball. Marion Center holds an 8-6 lead. You are watching Heritage Conference boys basketball on Renda Digital TV.
Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your local Erie agent is William G. Meckling Insurance Agency. Get a quote at 724-465-4261 or visit mecklinginsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
RMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
Ready to go, the second 8 with Marion Center holding an 8-6 lead. The Stingers jumped out 8-2, but West Shamokin, couple of buckets, and they're right back to within 2 points. And here's Alex Talmadge. Talmadge behind the back. Oh, what a great pass down low. Beautiful play there by Talmadge, and the feed for Fowler. He gets his first field goal, his 4th point. We're tied up at 8. Talmadge with the drive, the draw, and the dish. Sacco setting the screen. That's an offensive foul as he put the leg out. Stingers turnover number 5. Sacco, foul number 1. And Kane Mattis returns for Marion Center. So transition buckets for Marion Center. But then West Shamokin fighting their way back in, and Cole Wingard returns, replacing Anderson Fowler. Sacco goes out, and they get a little smaller on the Marion Center end, so West Shamokin does as well. Right side, Harkleroad comes up front. His pass, and driving it, and colliding with Camden Rozier. And that is a charge foul on Cole Wingard. And turnover number 9 on West Shamokin. Credit Camden Rozier standing in there as he's got 2 fouls on him, and he took the charge. Here comes Tyler Pack. In an 8-8 ball game, Hayden Fox. Rozier up top for Marion Center. Gets the screen from Sacco, rolls off of it, Sacco, and had the chance at the shot, but it's slapped away by Harkleroad. Fox will clean up the loose ball. His 15-footer doesn't go. Talmadge on the rebound for West Shamokin. Here comes Alex Talmadge. Tyler Pack is all over him, and Pack creates the steal. Here's Rozier, and he slams her home. Second slam of the night for Marion Center, and they take a lead of 10-8. Now Talmadge in the lane, feed it to the corner, and Nick Prismatic will be called for the travel there. Went up for the jumper, but Rozier got out there defensively, and Prismatic brought the basketball back down. He's called for the travel. Andrew Prismatic will replace Nick Prismatic. And here come the Stingers holding a 2-point lead. It's an important game for Marion Center as they try to remain in contention for the second spot in the Heritage West. Rozier let his man go by. His jumper, though, is wide and short, and it goes out of bounds. Basketball to West Shamokin. Rozier asking for a foul there, but did not get it. West Shamokin's playing really tight defense against Marion Center. It's worked so far. Marion Center's playing tight on Alex Talmadge and West Shamokin. They've had some opportunities but fumbled the basketball a little bit. Here's Harkleroad. He'll come into the lane and needs some space. He'll get the shot off. It won't go for him as Sacco was there. Rozier will clear it for Marion Center and lead the break the other way. To the free throw line, Rozier feeds it out. Fox, that's a long three for him, in and out. And with the rebound, once more, Cole Wingard for West Shamokin. His outlet then is to Andrew Prismatic. To the left side, Prismatic picks up his dribble. Brudnock is there on him. There's Osterling coming down the lane. Pass behind him, stolen away. Back the other way, West Shamokin to Brudnock. And at Marion Center's, Brudnock lays it down. And that was a tough pass to handle, but the third lay-in tonight for Alec Brudnock. He has 6, and it's 12-8 Stingers. Harkleroad drives baseline. Sacco there for him. It comes through to Osterling. Osterling defended by Fox and slapped away. And here comes Tyler Pack for Marion Center. Looks away the defender and lays it up and in. And it's another West Shamokin timeout, as Stingers have opened up a 14-8 lead on a 6-0 run. You're watching Heritage Conference Boys Basketball on Renda Digital TV.
Tired of snowbanks beating you? Meet the truck that laughs in winter. The Ford F-150, America's top-selling truck, 49 years in running, will get you through Old Man Winter 2026. At Luther Ford, they've got leftover 2025s and brand new 2026 models, plus a huge selection of used trucks priced to sell. January truck month means huge savings at Luther Ford. Celebrate America 250 with Built Ford Cup. Built here in America. Voted the best car dealer for a reason. Find out at Indiana County's Ford experts. Luther Ford, Route 119, Homer City. Online at lutherford.com.
Back at Marion Center High School, where Marion Center has put on a 6-point run here to start the second quarter. And they lead it 14-8. Outscoring West Shamokin 6-2 here in the second frame. Wolves basketball. Alex Talmadge still has not taken a shot here tonight, as he's been double teamed almost from the moment he crosses the timeline. At this point, Bish picks him up solo. Right side pass to Nick Prismatic, and he's stripped by Rozier. Comes away with the steal, drives it up the floor, and lays it in. Camden Rozier, and then what do we have here? Chris Garitano talking to his fellow official Andy Reed. And here's the call. An unsportsmanlike on Rozier, a technical foul. And I didn't see if he reached out and he tapped that ball or not, but at any rate, it becomes his third foul on the technical, and Talmadge will step to the line for West Shamokin, and the Wolves will get the basketball back too. Talmadge, the first one rattles around and out. Here's the second, and he got that one. First point of the night for Alex Talmadge makes it 16-9. Rozier now off the floor for Marion Center. Replaced by Bish. And Harkleroad will bring it in. 6 turnovers in this second quarter, 8 in the first for West Shamokin. They've turned the ball over 14 times already in this game. There's Andrew Prismatic. Jumper 3 doesn't go. Rebound off to Hayden Fox. Bring it all the way up the floor to the baseline. And come back outside for Brudnock with a step. His drive. Layup doesn't go. And pulled away by Andrew Prismatic. I think Alec expected that there would be a defender up there with him, and no one went up. Talmadge, right wing, open three, doesn't go. Fox will tip the rebound to himself, and Marion Center keeps the ball, leading by 7 at the 3:59 mark. The drive here, Hayden Fox, and he missed the layup. Back the other way comes West Shamokin. Nick Krizmanich to Andrew Krizmanich. Now Cessna in the lane. His pass intended for Talmadge on the wing, but too far. And another West Shamokin turnover, and we have a timeout on the floor. 16-9, Marion Center the lead. You're watching Heritage Conference Boys Basketball on Renda Digital TV.
The Indiana County Technology Center is now accepting enrollment in our adult education programs. The ICTC's adult education programs offer in-demand post-secondary programs tailored to empower student success. From cosmetology to welding and practical nursing, the ICTC has a program for everyone. Indiana County Technology Center, empowering tomorrow's workforce.
All right, team, this is where it counts. In sports, just like in life, it takes dedication, teamwork, and vision to win. At Integrated Power Services, we believe in those same values. That's why we proudly support our local high schools, in the classroom, on the field, and on the court. Because building tomorrow's leaders means striving for excellence everywhere. Now get out there and show them what you've got. From your friends at IPS, here's to a winning season and a bright future. Integrated Power Services. Respond, rethink, resolve.
Back at Marion Center. Game 1 of our doubleheader this afternoon and evening. Game 2 will feature the Marion Center girls and the Penns Manor girls. What a matchup that'll be. 3:44 left in the first half of this one. Stingers outscoring West Shamokin 8-2 in this second quarter. They took an 8-2 lead in the first quarter as well. It's 16-9 now. Marion Center on the lead. And this drive, and Tyler Pack is going to get it down and get the chance for the three-point play. Correct myself, West Shamokin has 3 points in this second quarter. The foul is on Cravener, his first. Pack, his second bucket, and a chance for the old-fashioned three. And in the air and good. He's just a good fundamental basketball player. He's very slight of build, but very athletic as well. And he's playing well. 19-9, the first double-digit lead for Marion Center. Here's Cravener for West Shamokin. He's double-teamed, and Bish almost got it away, but not quite. Ball went into the stands among the Marion Center girls team sitting across the way. Cravener to bring it in for West Shamokin. 3:16 left in the half, the inbounds. And back up top it comes to Osterling. Talmadge left the wing, a three doesn't go. Another rebound pulled away by Fowler. And a cross-court pass. Good play by Krizmanich to chase it down. He'll keep it alive, then feed it out for Cravener. Cravener on the penetration, kick to the corner. And there's Andrew Krizmanich. He gets away from Pack. Jump stop in the lane, up and down. Andrew Krizmanich with a chance for a three-point play. Sacco's foul. His second, he'll come out. And Marion Center briefly with Liam Roach on the floor, and he's back out now. Replaced by Mattis. Now here the three-point play opportunity for Andrew Krizmanich, and he knocks it in. 5 for him, and it's 19-12. West Shamokin made a run at Marion Center at the end of that first half. Do they do it here in the second? Mattis sets the screen for Pack. He comes to the right side, off to the corner, and then back up front. Bish, his penetration, baseline, jumper, bounced once, bounced twice off one leg. The jumper goes for Josiah Bish, his second bucket of the night. 21-12, Stingers. Brudnock picking up Talmadge. Drive down the left side, fed it low, didn't have a cutter. Bish intercepts and then travels the other way. So 8 turnovers in each of the first 2 quarters for West Shamokin. That was Marion Center's second of this second quarter. They have 6 overall. Talmadge with the basketball for the Wolves. They'll come left side for Andrew Krismanich, and here's Aiden Osterling. Osterling puts the ball on the floor, drives to the baseline, tripped on his way in. The foul will be on Fox. And we have a technical. Looks like we do. So the foul is on Fox. It'll be a 2-shot foul for Osterling. And then the second call. So Osterling will shoot 2. The technical is going to be on Brudnock. And Marion Center is going to call timeout. We're coming back shooting fouls. 1:58 left in the half. 21-12 Stingers. And you're watching Heritage Conference Boys Basketball on Renda Digital TV.
Again, it's me, Garrett Greek, your local mortgage banker at S&T Bank, wishing you the best as we begin 2026. Does the new year also mean a new home? If a fresh beginning is on the horizon, we're ready to welcome you into the home of your dreams. Let's find that perfect place for new memories to be made. Visit me at one of our Indiana County offices to learn more about mortgage options. You can also visit us anytime at stbank.com or call us at 800-325-2265. S&T Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Martin General Stores are a proud sponsor of high school athletics and congratulates both teams on their success. There are many good reasons why you should shop at your local Martin General Store. Monthly specials on a variety of hot and cold sandwiches, wraps, pizza, and deli items, and if you don't have a Martin Gold Star Rewards card, just stop at your local store and apply to save on food specials and gas for your vehicle. These are just a few good reasons why you should be shopping at your local Martin General Store.
Trailing 21-12, West Shamokin is going to get 4 foul shots here. Aiden Osterling, the shooting foul. He shoots the first 2. Got the first one. We'll see who Judd McCullough chooses for the technical, which is Marion Center's second of this game. Osterling got them both. Talmadge will come on to shoot the technical. It's the second time for him shooting a tee. And the first one is good. So it's a 4-point turnaround possibility off free throws, and then West Shamokin will get the ball back too. And the second one does not go. So 21-15, Wolves draw within 6, but now have the basketball back. And Cravener inbounds to Andrew Krismanich. Back to Cravener. Needs some space on that sideline. He'll come around to the free throw line. Then his pass for Alex Talmadge, and Cravener dragged the foot first, so a turnover on him. And Cole Wingard is going to come back in for West Shamokin, replacing Cravener. And with 1:50 to go, the Stinger lead is 6. Here's Tyler Pack. Gets the screen from Brudnock. Brudnock then penetrates, or Pack does. And another beautiful job by Tyler Pack for 2. He's got 7 points all in this second quarter. Goes for the steal off Krismanich. Can't get that. Osterling up top for Talmadge. 1:23 left in the first half. 23-15 West Shamokin. And open low, Wingard. Good find there from Anderson Fowler, who's played really well in this first half. Wingard's first bucket of the night. 23-17, Marion Center. Pack to the corner for Fox. The outside game has not been there for Marion Center tonight. Here's Bish, top of the arc. He says, I want to change that. Missed the 3, and battling for the rebound. It comes free. Fowler tied up with Bish, and Krismanich the other way for West Shamokin. Here's Osterling to drive in the left hand. And it's a 4-point game. Here come the Wolves again with 39 seconds left in the half. Pack to Fox. They'll play for the last shot. Talmadge on Hayden Fox. And he gets away from him, and they're going to call Alex Talmadge on the foul. His first, team's third. Sacco returns for Marion Center, replacing Mattis. So the inbounds is to Tyler Pack. Right side for Fox, 24 seconds. Pack outside, long three. Won't go. Bish tips the rebound, but Winger gets it for West Shamokin. 17 seconds to go in the quarter as Talmadge walks it up the floor with Brudnock defending. Alex Talmadge, 8 seconds left, gets the screen. Fires it down low for Osterling. Collision there. Here's Talmadge, baseline, out top. From the free throw line, Fowler's jumper doesn't go. We played a half of basketball. And West Shamokin hanging tough. Marion Center with the lead at the half, 23-19. You are watching Heritage Conference boys basketball. And teams making their way to the locker rooms. They're going to hold West Shamokin back until Marion Center gets to their locker room, and then the Wolves will sit down out here and maybe stay out here for the rest of the halftime break. At the half, 23-19, Stingers lead it on Renda Digital TV.
6 retirement plan limits have increased. Stop in and talk to us about our Roth and traditional IRA accounts today. CAISO knows the best retirement plan is to diversify. Marion Center Bank. Sit, stay, save. Member FDIC.
RMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
Back at Marion Center High School at the half. It is 23-19. West Shamokin and Marion Center matching up here tonight. The Stingers with the 4-point lead, but difficulties in that second quarter. A couple of technical fouls called on Marion Center. And at the half, the Stingers went into their locker room. West Shamokin coach Judd McCullough said, let's just let people cool down a little bit. He kept his team out here, so they're on the bench, and the coach is talking with them for a few minutes. At the half, a 4-point lead for Marion Center. They did have an 11-point lead at one point. Let's look at the scoring from the first half. The leading scorer in the game with 7 points is Tyler Pack of Marion Center. 3 field goals and a 3-point play for Pack. All of his points coming in that second quarter. Alec Brudnock with 6. His all off transition buckets and all lay-ins for Brudnock. 4 apiece for Camden Rogier and for Josiah Bish, and Colin Sacco with 2 for the Stingers. They turned the basketball over 6 times. They were 1 for 1 from the free throw line in the first half. For West Shamokin, their leading scorer in the ball game tonight so far is Andrew Krizmanich. He has a 3-point play, 2 field goals. So 5 for him. 4 points so far for Aiden Osterling. A field goal and 2 for 2 from the line. Alex Talmadge with 2 points. He shot both technical fouls that were called. He went 1 for 2 each time. And so 2 for Talmadge. Anderson Fowler with 4. And Nick Krizmanich with 2 for West Shamokin. They have been to the free throw line 9 times in this first half, and they've hit 7 of them. So that's what's keeping West Shamokin in the game. The biggest negative for the Wolves so far, 8 turnovers in the first quarter and 9 in the second. They have turned the basketball over 17 times already in this basketball game. At the half, it is 23-19. Marion Center with the lead over West Shamokin. You are watching Heritage Conference basketball on Renda Digital TV.
It's me, Garrett Greek, your local mortgage banker at S&T Bank, wishing you the best as we begin 2026. Does the new year also mean a new home? If a fresh beginning is on the horizon, we're ready to welcome you into the home of your dreams. Let's find that perfect place for new memories to be made. Visit me at one of our Indiana County offices to learn more about mortgage options. You can also visit us anytime at stbank.com or call us at 800-325-2265. S&T Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Becoming a champion isn't defined by a single moment. It's a journey shaped by years of dedication on and off the court. Milk stands out as a nutrient-rich powerhouse loaded with protein, calcium, and essential vitamins, making it crucial for muscle recovery and building strength. Fuel your passion with milk, a natural sports drink. Drink milk, stay strong, and play hard. Cheers to the incredible benefits of milk and sports nutrition. A message from the Allied Milk producers.
Attention, men, women, and children. Urgy Hair is your go-to spot for a new haircut. Urgy Hair warmly welcomes walk-ins and appointments at the Indiana Mall. With over 5 decades of expertise, their skilled stylists ensure you leave looking fabulous in no time.
Discover your reason to smile at Tomiko Dentistry, voted best dentist in Indiana County. Visit TomikoDMD.com or call 724-254-9669 for your perfect smile today.
Martin General Stores are a proud sponsor of high school athletics and congratulates both teams on their success. There are many good reasons why you should shop at your local Martin General Store. Monthly specials on a variety of hot and cold sandwiches, wraps, pizza, and deli items, and if you don't have a Martin Gold Star Rewards card, just stop at your local store and apply to save on food specials and gas for your vehicle. These are just a few good reasons why you should be shopping at your local Martin General Store.
What sets one insurance agency apart from another? Building relationships. Hutton Blues Insurance prides themselves on building strong, personal relationships with their clients. Hutton Blues is an independent agency offering you choices to get you the best coverage at the best rate. When you buy insurance, whether it's for your home, car, business, life, or retirement, you want an advocate working in your best interests, and that's the Hutton Blues Insurance Indiana County and Trent Insurance Cambria County.
Halftime, and it's 23-19. Marion Center with the lead over West Shamokin, and both teams now back out on the floor. Getting in warm-ups to get ready for our third 8 minutes. And the Penns Manor Comets now just entering into the lobby, and they'll soon be in the gym here. Comets and the Stingers in game 2 of this basketball doubleheader. We got a good one going here in game 1. Of course, Judd McCullough of the Wolves. He has really 2 things to talk about with his team. He certainly can't be unhappy with the defense. They've played very well defensively. What they have not done is protect the basketball, with 17 turnovers in that first half, and they've not found a way to get Alex Talmadge open for a look at the basket. You have to credit Marion Center's defense for that, but I'm sure Coach McCullough would like to get a few screens set so that Alex could get open and get a look at that iron. And certainly he has passed the ball so very well. The drive and the draw and the dish for Alex Talmadge. He's had a couple of gorgeous ones of those. His teammates need to catch the basketball, though, because they've had some difficulty with that as well. For Marion Center coach Paul Hafner, he's looking for a team that will basically get some discipline in their game. They've had 2 technical fouls. There's been some barking, and as he has said, they need to get their heads into this game. And as he said repeatedly during the timeouts, wake up. The thing about it is that with all the school cancellations, Marion Center has not gotten together for a practice since last week. When the school is out and games are being canceled, practices are being canceled as well. And so while West Shamokin did play 2 nights ago, Marion Center's not had the basketball floor. And so they've been a little bit rusty, maybe more than a little bit rusty. And let's see if the Stingers can't, as the coach says, wake up a little bit here in the second half. Marion Center, they'll get plenty of action here over the next couple of days because they've got this game here tonight. They'll play twice tomorrow, making the trip to Homer Center, tipping off at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning at Homer Center. And then tomorrow night they're back here on this floor at Marion Center. And that'll be a 7 o'clock tip as they take on the Penns Manor Comets. Comets also playing twice tomorrow. They'll be at Conemaugh Township at 11 a.m. And then here at Marion Center. So that's a little bit of what the scenario looks like for tomorrow. Now there's afternoon basketball here at Marion Center tomorrow. The Marion Center girls and West Shamokin will be playing. We'll have that one. 2:15 will be your airtime. And it'll be a 2:30 tip-off for that basketball. And of course the goal is to get your team into the Heritage Conference semifinals. The boys are scheduled for Monday and the girls semifinals are Tuesday, and still don't have solidly all of the teams decided yet. They're being decided this weekend. Conemaugh Township and Conemaugh Valley playing tonight for the number 2 team in boys Heritage East. These Marion Center Stingers contending with Homer Center for number 2 out of the Heritage West. The top teams, River Valley in the West and United in the East. And in the girls' play, in the East, United's number 1. Cambria Heights and Portage are playing tonight to determine who's number 2 out of the East in girls. And it'll be Penns Manor and Marion Center in the Heritage West. And the Comets are about as prohibitive a favorite as you can get. The point differential between those two, which would be the tiebreaker should they finish in a tie. The point differential, Marion Center is plus 71. Or rather, Penns Manor is plus 71 on Marion Center. So for all intents, Penns Manor will win Heritage West, but Marion Center has the chance to tie them at least numerically. And game 2 of our doubleheader will determine that. We'll go a long way toward it. Now we get our second half underway, and Tyler Pack with the basketball for the Stingers. He'll stop it, come to the corner, the three-pointer taken and hit by Alec Brudnock. That is the first three-pointer for anybody in this game. That's the first shot of anything beyond layup range for any team in this game. The three-pointer by Brudnock to start it out. It's 26-19 Stingers. Osterling will feed it to Wingard for West Shamokin. To the corner, Andrew Krismanich. Now into the lane, good feed down low. Sacco is going to be on the arm of Wingard. And again, Anderson Fowler with a really nice feed. And it's going to send Cole Wingard to the free throw line. For Colin Sacco, that is his third foul. Wingard shooting 2. First trip to the line for him, and he hits his first one. Cole is another of those West Shamokin Wolves who had a pretty bad football injury. But he's fully recovered now, along with Osterling. And he hit them both. 4 for him in the game. It's 26-21 Stingers. River Valley and Homer Center boys playing tonight. Wildcats trying to keep pace. Here's a drive by Pack. And the foul call. And that'll be Wingard committing his second. Inbounds from Brudnock to Rogier. The three-pointer doesn't go. Andrew Krismanich the rebound. Here's Andrew Krismanich. Works the right side. Put the arm around Tyler Pack. He'll be called for the offensive foul. The hook on Krismanich is his first foul. (26-21). Stingers lead it. Tyler Pack right side for Brudnock. Mid post for Rogier. Sacco steps out, and here's Pack. He'll find Rogier. Looks for the baseline. It's not there, and then intercepted by Alex Talmadge for West Shamokin. He comes the other way. The feed is to Osterling. He'll be called for the travel. Five-point lead Stingers. Brudnock the inbounds pass. Pack to the left side for Fox. Baseline, good feed from Fox down low. Brudnock can't hit the shot. Sacco the rebound. The foul, I believe, is going to be on Fowler. And that's going to be Wingard, and that's the third on Cole Wingard. He'll be replaced by Vince Harkleroad. Sacco on the line, first trip there for Marion Center. They only have one free throw in this game. And Sacco got a good bounce there. Josiah Bish would replace Sacco if he hits this one. He does not. Harkleroad the rebound for West Shamokin. Here he comes, top of the arc, crossover, kick left. And Chris managed the three. That doesn't go. And Rozier tips the rebound to himself and turns it up the floor for Marion Center. Rozier feed it across for Fox. Hayden to Sacco. Sacco from 10. No. Rebound. Pulled away by Harkleroad. Here comes West Shamokin now. Wolves trailing it by 6. Fowler. He looks low. His pass in the legs of a couple of players coming out of there with Osterling. Now the feed for Fowler in the lane. Fox is there, and I believe it'll be Fox's foul. It's either that or Sacco's fourth. It's Hayden Fox's third. So 3 apiece on Fox, I believe Rozier and Sacco. Marion Center getting Liam Roach back up off the bench and Kane Mattis too. And first free throw from Fowler is good. He's 3 for 3. Here comes his second. That one's good too. Only a 4-point game. And Talmadge tips this one out of bounds. Brudnock will toss it in. On the sideline, he finds Rozier. Jumper just beyond the elbow, doesn't go. Rebound out of bounds off West Shamokin. Brudnock will bring it in again. Rozier on the left side. Through the legs, jumper. 16-footer doesn't go. And ripped away by Fowler. Outlet is to Harkleroad. Here he comes. Vince tries to hit Andrew Krizmanich. Rozier got a hand on it. Krizmanich comes away with it. Now he's got a step. Kick to the left for Talmadge. Alex will drive it toward the hole. No. Rebound pulled away by Brudnock. Here he comes for Marion Center. Flying up the floor. Little scoop, doesn't go. Rebound pulled away by Roach. That doesn't go. Out of bounds off West Shamokin. Fox and Sacco return for Marion Center, and Cessna returns for West Shamokin. And also Nick Krizmanich. Here's Brudnock to bring it in once more. And Rozier up top for Pack. Looking for the screen, can't get it. Hands it off to Fox. And Hayden looking. Goes down low for Sacco, posting up. Sacco's turnaround doesn't go. Cessna rips it away for West Shamokin, and then Pack gets the ball away from Talmadge. The two of them wrestling on the floor. It's ruled a held ball, West Shamokin. And West Shamokin side of the floor, angrily wanting a foul there, didn't get it. Here's Alex Talmadge for the Wolves. Bounce pass low for Osterling. Turnaround, no. Pack the rebound out of there for Marion Center. Here he comes. Tyler Pack left side for Hayden Fox. Corner for Brudnock. Brudnock. Sacco, the give and go. Brudnock's lay-in. That doesn't go. Talmadge gets the rebound for West Shamokin. Here he comes. Alex Talmadge, little head fake. Pass into the lane. Stolen away by Marion Center. And Brudnock slides, and Stingers gave it right back. So the Wolves have played much better in terms of turnovers. They have only 3 in this second half. Marion Center 2. There's a timeout on the floor, 27-23. Marion Center the lead on Renda Digital TV.
RMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. RMC's Mountains emotional and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
Tired of snowbanks beating you? Meet the truck that laughs in winter. The Ford F-150, America's top-selling truck, 49 years in running, will get you through Old Man Winter 2026. At Luther Ford, they've got leftover 2025s and brand new 2026 models, plus a huge selection of used trucks priced to sell. January truck month means huge savings at Luther Ford. Celebrate America 250 with Built Ford Cup. Built here in America. Voted the best car dealer for a reason. Find out at Indiana County's Ford experts. Luther Ford, Route 119, Homer City. Online at lutherford.com.
Back at the Don Sander Gymnasium, Marion Center. Stingers lead at 27-23. You might look at the way the game has been played and the aesthetics of it and think that they have a big lead, but no, West Shamokin is right there within striking range. And the inbounds to the corner for Cravener for the Wolves. And he gets out of there, comes up top for Harkleroad. And to the corner. There's the penetration by Talmadge out front, swing it around. Nick Krismanich 3, doesn't go. Talmadge gets after the rebound. His pass, though, is intercepted by Pat. There's Tyler down into the lane, uses the left hand, it doesn't go. And West Shamokin comes up with it. Krismanich drives it up the right side, goes off the glass and no, and we've got a charge back the other way. Fowler back for West Shamokin. And Andrew Krismanich as well. Marion Center gets Sacco back out there. And Fox. Rozier tries to set the screen for Pack. That's an over and back violation, and that's just tight defense by Alex Talmadge. Stingers' third turnover of the half there. 9th of the game for West Shamokin. 5 in the half, 22 in the ball game. Harkleroad will bring it in. 3:10 to go, still only a 4-point lead for Marion Center. Here's Talmadge, try to cut that in half or even better. Drive the right side, feed it low, and Harkleroad's shot bothered by Rozier, partial block, and they'll come away with it. Marion Center brings it up the floor. Hawks, stop, pop. No, Fox's shot does not go. Out of bounds off Andrew Krismanich. They'll get Osterling back out there defensively. And he'll replace Harkleroad. Brudnock to bring it in. And he'll go low for Sacco. Got free and laid it in. Sacco set the screen high, then cycled low. His second field goal, and he has 5 points. 29-23 Marion Center. Talmadge to the left side. Cravener. He looks for a target. Finds Fowler. Swing it to the right for Alex Talmadge. Brudnock has been tight defensively all night long. Up top, Andrew Krismanich. Left side, Fowler. Fowler with Sacco defending. Crossover for Fowler. And Fox steps out on him. Trouble, and Cravener will get it back for West Shamokin. And then The foul will be on Marion Center's Hayden Fox, and I've got him with 4. He'll come back out. Bish will replace him. They've got him with 3, okay. Cravener to bring it in for the Wolves. Finds Talmadge. Talmadge to Fowler. Then a backdoor cut for Talmadge, and he'll tip that basketball back inbounds for Andrew Krizmanich. They'll try to find Fowler in the lane. He's there, and defending hard with Sacco. Fowler did get the shot off. It went in and out. Brudnock the other way for Marion Center. Now this feed from Pack to Sacco. We've got a West Shamokin foul. Alex Talmadge. It's number 2 on him. It is the team 5th foul, so that'll put Tyler Pack on the free throw line for Marion Center. They lead it by 6. He shoots 2. And he got the first. He's 2 for 2. Here's the second shot. And he got them both. 9 for Tyler Pack. 31-23 Stingers. Andrew Krizmanich looking over the floor for West Shamokin. Or Nick, I should say. There's Andrew, and now to the corner for Cravener. His penetration, step through. Not a nice play there. Beautifully done there for Hayden Cravener for his first bucket of the night. Now Sacco screens for Pack the other way. The 3 from the wing won't go. High for the rebound, and coming away with it is Nick Krizmanich. His drive, shot blocked out of bounds to West Shamokin. Nicely done defensively. 1:25 left in the third quarter. 6-point lead Marion Center, West Shamokin basketball, and Jed McCullough wants timeout. You are watching Heritage Conference Boys Basketball here on Renda Digital TV.
Hutton Blues Insurance is proud to support high school basketball.
I'm Shannon. We're excited to sponsor the Hutton Blues 3-for-3 promotion again this season.
Cheer on Indiana County boys and girls to make a lot of three-point shots this season.
For every three-pointer, we'll donate $3 to the Teddy Bear Fund Drive, up to $3,000.
So here's to a lot of made three-pointers and wins for our area teams.
And remember, for all of your insurance needs, think Hutton Blues Insurance in Indiana.
Becoming a champion isn't defined by a single moment. It's a journey shaped by years of dedication on and off the court. Milk stands out as a nutrient-rich powerhouse loaded with protein, calcium, and essential vitamins, making it crucial for muscle recovery and building strength. Fuel your passion with milk, a natural sports drink. Drink milk, stay strong, and play hard. Cheers to the incredible benefits of milk and sports nutrition. A message from the Allied Milk producers.
31-25 Marion Center. 1:25 left in the third quarter. First game of a doubleheader here on Renda Digital TV. Penns Manor and Marion Center girls action next. To the corner, Alex Talmadge. A rare open look at a 3, and it does not go for him. But Fowler the rebound for West Shamokin. And then the foul will be on Alec Brudnock. Second on him. Andrew Krizmanich to bring it in. He'll come long for Talmadge. 1:16 left in the third. Up top, Krizmanich comes to Osterling to the corner for Talmadge. Back for Fowler. Now he needs some help on that side. He's going to put the big man move. Little pivot move. Good step around there from Fowler, but the shot won't go for him. Almost had a drop step there. There's a little move by Josiah Bish on the baseline. He'll be called for the travel. Stinger's 4th turnover of the quarter, 10th of the game. Wingard returns for West Shamokin. Cole has 3 fouls. Stingers will go full court with 57 seconds left in the quarter. Osterling will push it up the floor for West Shamokin. And here's Andrew Kuzmanic. 48 seconds left in the quarter. For Osterling on the sideline, Rozier got a hand on it, but Andrew Kuzmanic gets it back. Now down low, the feed. Went out. Nice job there once again from Anderson Fowler. Osterling with the lay-in. Nicely done. Tyler Pack the other way for Marion Center. Again, it's a 4-point game. 27 seconds left in the quarter. Here's Rozier through the legs once, then back through the legs again. 15-footer, no. Talmadge clears it. 17 seconds to go. A little hesitation move there. Drive it into the lane, and a blocking foul called on Marion Center Sacco. Got him with 4. It is his 4th. Talmadge to the line shooting 2. This is as rare as you're ever going to find for Alex Talmadge. He has only 2 points in the game and no field goals. It's his 3rd trip to the line, and he hits the first. Second shot for Talmadge. Madison Brednock Brednock for Marion Center, or Fox I should say. Rebound off the miss. Out of bounds to Marion Center. Talmadge can't figure this one out here tonight. He's been to the line 3 times, 1 for 2 each time. 31-28, still only a 3-point game. Wolves are in this thing. Inbounds is to Fox. Hayden up the right side, 8 seconds to the baseline. Got away with the travel there. Brednock corner 3. And it sits on the rim, doesn't go down. The rebound still batted. Talmadge will get it, and that'll end the 3rd quarter. It's a tight one. Marion Center leads at 31-28 after 3. You are watching Heritage Conference basketball on Renda Digital TV.
RMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
Becoming a champion isn't defined by a single moment. It's a journey shaped by years of dedication on and off the court. Milk stands out as a nutrient-rich powerhouse loaded with protein, calcium, and essential vitamins, making it crucial for muscle recovery and building strength. Fuel your passion with milk, a natural sports drink. Drink milk, stay strong, and play hard. Cheers to the incredible benefits of milk and sports nutrition. A message from the Allied Milk producers.
Ready to go with the final 8 of a tight basketball game. Marion Center and West Shamokin hooking up here, neighboring schools. 31-28 Stingers after 3. They have led at the end of each quarter, but West Shamokin has put on a bit of a run in each of these quarters to stay right there within range. Stingers will have the basketball to begin the 4th quarter. And here's Tyler Pack. Talmadge defends, takes a swipe at the ball. Pack crosses the timeline, finds Alec Brednock. To the left side, there's Mattis up front for Rozier. Rozier drive it to the left, now to the corner for Mattis. Kane will bring it to Tyler Pack. Trapped on the sidelines, not good spacing there, so they get out of it. Here's Rozier. Rozier into the lane, spin, fade away, no. Talmadge the rebound for West Shamokin. Right side, basketball to Osterling. Osterling up top wingered, left side Kuzmanic. The drive here, Osterling free, sliced right through the Marion Center defense. It's a 1-point game. 31-30. Here comes Tyler Pack for Marion Center. Camden Rozier. And they're going to say Osterling reached out and got him. First on Aiden. Fowler out, Cessna back on for West Shamokin. Brednock to bring it in for the Stingers. And he looks for Bish. What a great play by Osterling. Tips it away, creates the turnover. And back they come the other way. Osterling feed it low, and Mattis reached out, got a hand on that basketball. West Shamokin will keep it. They trail by only 1 point. They've not led in this game at all. The rebound, or the inbounds, I should say. Cessna will feed it. The lay-in for Talmadge. He gets his first point. Field goal. And it's the first lead of the night for West Shamokin. Now, Talmadge slaps the ball off the leg of Pack. It's a Marion Center turnover. The Wolves take their first lead at the 6:42 mark, and Marion Center says, give us a timeout. 32-31, West Shamokin. You're watching Heritage Conference basketball on Renda Digital TV.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your local Erie agent is William G. Meckling Insurance Agency. Get a quote at 724-465-4261 or visit mecklinginsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
32-31, West Shamokin takes their first lead of the night at the 6:42 mark. And Marion Center with everything to play for. West Shamokin not exactly playing out the string here, are they? Wolves are more than just in this game. They lead this game. Osterling to bring it in. Wolves looking to stretch their 1 point lead. Off the turnover created by the defensive Talmadge, he gets the inbounds pass. Here comes Alex Talmadge. Alec Brudnock defends. On the sideline, Andrew Krizmanich, and that's a Marion Center foul, I believe Tyler Pack. No, it's Alec Brudnock. And for Alec, that'll be 3. Cessna out, gave him good minutes. Fowler's given him a good game. He replaces him and gets the inbounds pass. Left for Andrew Krizmanich. There's Osterling. He got free again. Uncontested to the basket for Aiden Osterling. Second time in this quarter. It's a 3-point lead for West Shamokin. Back in the backcourt. Works to the right side. Talmadge glued on him defensively. A little too tight there. He's called for his third. Cravener onto the floor for West Shamokin, replacing Wingard. 34-31, Wolves. Brudnock to bring it in. And into the backcourt he finds Pack. He'll have to go up against Talmadge again. Rozier to the corner. Mattis up front. There's Bish to the right side for Pack. Pack puts it on the floor. Kick it left. Three-pointer. Rozier will not go. Osterling the rebound for West Shamokin. And Alex Talmadge will walk the basketball up the floor. 34-31 West Shamokin. Talmadge defended by Brudnock. Penetrates, bounces off of Mattis, and then the ball turned over by West Shamokin. And Marion Center the other way. Rozier, and he is on the end line. Stingers turn it right back. Fox and Sacco back on for Marion Center. 5:28 to go. Wolves by 3. Osterling's long pass. Andrew Krizmanich, and Sacco partially blocked it. Krizmanich comes up with it again. And down low, Osterling free again for another lay-in. And another great pass from Anderson Fowler. Now Tyler Pack for Marion Center. The hold here is on Fowler. And now a 5-point lead from the Wolves as they've scored the last 8 in this ballgame. Inbounds is to Fox off the glass and in for Marion Center. They work a nice play on the out of bounds. First points of the night for Hayden Fox. 36-33. Wolves toss it into the open floor, but Osterling cleans it up. Here's Cravener. Outside, Andrew Krismanich. Osterling to Talmadge. Talmadge, take it right toward the hole. Good feed to Fowler. Good block by Sacco. Marion Center back the other way. That's just solid basketball all around by both teams. Pack feeds it to Rozier. Rozier's pass off the foot of Talmadge, but he keeps it, did not kick it. He'll drive it in on Sacco. Missed the shot. Brudnock the other way for Marion Center. Pack feeds it to Fox. There's the three. Will not go. Brudnock battles for the rebound. Goes to the corner. Whistle out of bounds to West Shamokin. Cessna returns for West Shamokin for a very winded Fowler. Bish replaces Pack, or Mattis. Is it Mattis or Bish? It is Bish for Marion Center. Inbounds. Marion Center defending hard. Osterling, pass blocked right back into his hands. He brings it up the floor. Krismanich a three. Won't go. And good play by Fox. Tips it to Rozier. Rozier ahead to Brudnock. Brudnock's drive. Layup. Good. 1 point game, 36-35. On the inbounds, West Shamokin will call timeout. 3:57 to go. Wolves by 1. Heritage Conference Boys Basketball, our presenting sponsor tonight, the Indiana Regional Medical Center on Renda Digital TV.
Right team, this is where it counts. In sports, just like in life, it takes dedication, teamwork, and vision to win. At Integrated Power Services, we believe in those same values. That's why we proudly support our local high schools, in the classroom, on the field, and on the court. Because building tomorrow's leaders means striving for excellence everywhere. Now get out there and show them what you've got. From your friends at IPS, here's to a winning season and a bright future. Integrated Power Services. Respond, rethink, resolve.
3:57 left in the fourth quarter. West Shamokin had a 5-point lead moments ago. Marion Center turned up the pressure defensively. And it is 36-35 now. Wolves lead. Aiden Osterling will bring it in for West Shamokin. They need to handle the pressure better than they have in the last couple of moments. Let's see what they do. Everybody up for the Wolves. The inbounds is to Cessna. He's in trouble, but he gets the long pass to Andrew Krismanich. Paul Hefera, the coach of Marion Center, would have preferred they get a little bit more out of that defensive effort. Here's Cravener feeding it to Andrew Krismanich. The drive here from Talmadge gets the pass. Shot won't go. Back the other way. And Rozier's drive. He got it down and a foul. The foul is on Andrew Krismanich, his second. Rozier, his 6th point of the night, and a chance to make it a 3-point play as Marion Center retakes the lead 37-36. We're shooting a free throw when we return. You are watching Heritage Conference Boys Basketball on Renda Digital TV.
Did you find a new friend online this Valentine's Day? Be aware of romance and other scams. Marion Center Bank offers Ultimate ID Plus, the #1 rated identity theft protection for consumers. We offer UID Plus as part of our Perks Plus accounts or as individual coverage. Stop by any of our branch offices for full details and pricing.
Yes, 3:31 left in the fourth quarter. Marion Center fell down by 5, now leading by 1. And Camden Rozier with a chance for a 3-point play. team fouls. Only 1 on Marion Center in this quarter, 4 on West Shamokin, which means that on every foul after this by the Wolves, Marion Center takes a trip to the line, which can be to your advantage or not, depending on how good you do, how well you do from the line. Rozier now. Still a lot of time left in this basketball game. It's in the air and good. 7 for Camden Rozier. 38-36 Stingers. Inbounds to Andrew Krismanich. Pack chases him defensively up the left side of the floor. Krismanich looks for some space. Stops the dribble, feeds to Talmadge. Talmadge in the corner. Pack switches off on him. Now Brudnock switches back. Rozier goes out after him. Swing it right, Osterling. Corner, Andrew Krismanich. 3, no. Rebound, backside Wingard. Feeds it into the lane. Fowler bumped. And we've got a foul on Marion Center. Sacco has just fouled out of this basketball game. He'll finish the night with 5 points. And Stingers, they've got 30 seconds here to make their substitution, which will be Josiah Bish. So, it's a non-shooting foul, a floor foul on Marion Center, and only their second team foul, so they've got fouls to give. 3:07 left here in the fourth. Stingers by 2, Wolves with the basketball. And Fowler's pass batted away by Marion Center. West Shamokin let it go out of bounds, thinking that it would be their ball, but the official ruled it goes the other way. And a fan ejected for his objection to the call. Marion Center basketball. Brudnock. Talmadge intercepts for West Shamokin. Comes back the other way. What a great athletic play there by Alex Talmadge to keep the ball alive, too. 3, top of the arc, no. Somebody else is getting thrown out. Argument on the sideline. I think Judd McCullough upset that a fan was ejected in the middle of a play when West Shamokin had an offensive play going. 2 fans ejected. 3. And so the question is, Talmadge, that was the whistle came in the middle of a play. It actually works out for West Shamokin because Talmadge's shot missed. And so they'll get an opportunity here off the turnover. Talmadge will inbound it to Fowler. 38-36, Fowler with the ball into the lane. He tries to feed it low, but Brudnock intercepts. And here comes Camden Rozier for Marion Center. Brudnock in the left corner, looking up top for Fox tip, but Fox gets it, and then a reach foul. I believe it's on Krismanich. It's Andrew Krismanich committing his 3rd foul. 2:35 left. Think these guys don't care about this? West Shamokin 6-17 or something like that. Not that. Whatever their record is coming in, I forget it, but they care, trust me. They are fighting hard here. Hayden Fox on the line. He'll hit his first for Marion Center, make the lead 3. Second shot for Fox. Got them both. Here's Andrew Krismanich. West Shamokin 6-12 coming in. in the backcourt. Rozier got the hand on Krizmanic, his foul. 2:27. There's a lot of time left in this basketball game. A 4-point lead for Marion Center. That is the 4th foul on Camden Rozier. Sacco is already fouled out. The bench is going to get very short for Marion Center. 2:21 to go. Here's Talmadge. He feeds it low for Osterling, intercepted by Fox. Here comes Hayden for Marion Center. Camden Rozier, they'll pull it out and try to take some air out of the ball. Pack to the free throw line, feeds it baseline for Bish, and up back front to Alec Brudnock. Talmadge defends on Brudnock. Such quick hands for Alex Talmadge. Brudnock picks up his dribble, almost stripped by Talmadge, and Paul Hafera calls the timeout for Marion Center. It'll be just a 30. 40-36 Stingers, 1:51 left. We'll keep it right here. A 4-point lead for Marion Center, and the foul situation for West Shamokin. Talmadge with 3, Wingard with 3, Krizmanic, Andrew with 3. Those are the only guys in foul trouble for West Shamokin. For Marion Center, Sacco has fouled out. Fox has 4, Brudnock has 3, Rozier with 4. So, obviously, Tyler Pack is, if you're going to give fouls, Tyler Pack is the one to take them because he doesn't have any in this game. Neither does Kane Mattis, neither does Josiah Bish. But Rozier, Fox, they cannot afford another foul. Brudnock will bring it in. Stingers by 4, 1:51 left. Fox gets the pass. And Wingard, I failed to mention him, that is his 4th. And again, it's a shooting foul because Marion Center commits its 6th team foul. And Hayden Fox shoots 2 more, he's 2 for 2. First one is good. Lead is 5 for Marion Center. Second one is good. So that's a 10-0 run by Marion Center. They trailed by 5, now they're up by 5. And Cravener in the backcourt for West Shamokin. Feed it for Osterling, a little bit too tall, stolen away by the Stingers. They'll slow it down again. 1:37 left. Rozier. Wolves are going to have to get out after him. Osterling chases after Rozier. And he kicks it left for Fox. Fox penetrate toward the hole, finds Rozier. They don't need points. They'll pull it right back out. 1:20 to go. Rozier, they keep the ball alive to Brudnock. Brudnock with Talmadge. And trapped on the corner, he gets it off to Rozier. Wolves chased after Camden Rozier. 1:04 left. Rozier. And penetrate, then bring it back. Wingard will reach out and commit his 5th foul of the night. Put Alec Brudnock on the line. Nick Krizmanic will come on. Brudnock's first trip to the line tonight. He has 11 points. Shoots 2. And the first one will not go. Harkleroad back for West Shamokin, replacing Cravener. So West Shamokin committing the foul in the hopes of getting the basketball back. Brudnock's second shot is not going to go either. And the rebound, Andrew Krizmanic for West Shamokin. Here he comes. 51 seconds to go. Nick Krizmanic. And looking for space. Got to get a shot off into the lane. It'll be a foul, I believe, on Brudnock. It'll be his 4th. And that'll mean a trip to the line for Nick Krizmanic. 6-point Stinger lead. Kuzmanic misses his first. Another shot to come. And he got that one. The margin is 5. 40 seconds to go on the inbounds. Going to talk to Andrew Kuzmanic, who commits the foul. His fourth. Hayden Fox back to the line for Marion Center. He's 4 for 4, all in this quarter. Jim goes quiet for the first one. He missed it. 39 seconds to go. So it's going to be at least from the West Shamokin standpoint, a 5 or a 2 possession game. He gets the second, so the margin is 6. 38 seconds to go. Here's Nick Kuzmanic. Drive the left side, he traveled. .29 turnovers in the game for West Shamokin. Cravener back, Osterling off for the Wolves. Brudnock to bring it in for Marion Center. Rozier in the corner, spins away from Cravener. Hand check all the way up the floor. The foul comes at 29.2 seconds left. Cravener had fouls to give. And so Rozier to the line for Marion Center. 1 for 1. Got the first one. Osterling returns for West Shamokin. Man, they fought hard in this game. Here's the second one. No. And Osterling's rebound. Off to Nick Kuzmanic. Left side for Talmadge. 22 seconds left. Talmadge up top. And Marion Center will intercept this pass. And Talmadge will try to get it away from Pat Cant. 11 seconds, 10. Rozier through to the corner for Brudnock, and Marion Center will dribble this basketball out. And 2 seconds and 1, and that'll do it. Hard-fought basketball game. Marion Center stays alive in the Heritage Conference West race for second place. The Stingers win it 44-37. And our post-game brought to you by First Commonwealth Bank. Time to be first. Member FDIC. You're watching Heritage Conference boys basketball on Renda Digital TV.
I've always been a very hard worker, and I thought that there was something that smart people that work hard could do differently with the money that you've worked so hard to earn. I consulted First Commonwealth Bank. They said, absolutely there is. And then they called us with a program that was directly suited for us. I've been able to enjoy what I've worked a lifetime to create. And I've done all that with the help of First Commonwealth Bank.
IRMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
Tired of snowbanks beating you? Meet the truck that laughs in winter. The Ford F-150, America's top-selling truck, 49 years in running, will get you through Old Man Winter 2026. At Luther Ford, they've got leftover 2025s and brand new 2026 models, plus a huge selection of used trucks priced to sell. January truck month means huge savings at Luther Ford. Celebrate America 250 with Built Ford Cup. Built here in America. Voted the best car dealer for a reason. Find out at Indiana County's Ford experts. Luther Ford, Route 119, Homer City. Online at lutherford.com.
Dan in a van hasn't returned your call? Chuck in a truck can't get there for 2 months? Stop dealing with fly-by-nighters and call a company that's fully capable for all your plumbing and heating needs. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated is on call 24/7, 365 days a year. Visit us at joyceplumbing.com. That's joyceplumbing.com. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated, the best place in town to take a leak. PA 042115.
The Marion Center Stingers defeat the West Shamokin Wolves 44-37. The first game of our doubleheader here tonight from Marion Center. Game 2 featuring the girls of Marion Center taking on the Penns Manor girls, and we'll talk about that one shortly. They're going to tip it off at 7:30, so 20 minutes between games. So they'll get the 20-minute or 15-minute clock rolling here in about 5 minutes or so. And we continue to add it up on the books. Marion Center led this basketball game 8-6 at the end of one. They took an 8-2 lead, and then it was 8-6 at the end of that first quarter. And then Marion Center with an 8-2 run again in the second. But again, West Shamokin closed it to make it 23-19 Marion Center at the half. At the end of 3 quarters, another run by West Shamokin made it a 3-point game. And then with 6:42 left in the fourth quarter, the Wolves actually took their first lead of the game. They turned that lead into a 5-point margin, but then Marion Center went on a 10-0 run. Their defense finally taking hold against the West Shamokin Wolves. And they come away with a 44-37 victory. The Stingers, with the win, stay alive in the Heritage Conference West. They are going to play tomorrow at 11 a.m. against the Homer Center Wildcats. Now, the Wildcats are playing River Valley, first place in the Heritage West. And at the end of 3 in that basketball game, Homer Center leads River Valley. I don't believe it's on River Valley's floor. Yes, it is. And the Wildcats leading at 43-37. So very competitive there as well. So those two teams battling it out for first place in the Heritage West. And Marion Center will play 2 games tomorrow to close out their portion of the Heritage Conference schedule. Homer Center will be one of those opponents. They'll play at 11 a.m. So really, really fascinating weekend of basketball action happening there. Marion Center, of course, with those 2 games, the opportunity to get the second place nod, and they would play. And we've got some clarification, too, on the Heritage Conference semifinals. Those are not solidly set for Monday. They could be Wednesday, depending upon the result of Conemaugh Township, Conemaugh Valley. We'll tell you about that in a couple of moments. We're going to come back here, though, to Marion Center and talk in just a moment about the scoring in this basketball game. Get you set for Game 2. The final in Game 1, 44-37 Stingers. You're watching Heritage Conference basketball. Our post-game brought to you by First Commonwealth Bank. Time to be first. Member FDIC. And you're watching Renda Digital TV.
Garrett Greek, your local mortgage banker at S&T Bank, wishing you the best as we begin 2026. Does the new year also mean a new home? If a fresh beginning is on the horizon, we're ready to welcome you into the home of your dreams. Let's find that perfect place for new memories to be made. Visit me at one of our Indiana County offices to learn more about mortgage options. You can also visit us anytime at stbank.com or call us at 800-325-2265. S&T Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Becoming a champion isn't defined by a single moment. It's a journey shaped by years of dedication on and off the court. Milk stands out as a nutrient-rich powerhouse loaded with protein, calcium, and essential vitamins, making it crucial for muscle recovery and building strength. Fuel your passion with milk, a natural sports drink. Drink milk, stay strong, and play hard. Cheers to the incredible benefits of milk and sports nutrition. A message from the Allied Milk Producers.
Crystal Waters Personal Care Home wants to congratulate all the student athletes as they build sharp minds and strong bodies for a bright future. Crystal Waters staff provides excellent, compassionate care to residents and pledge to continue to do so. Crystal Waters is proud and grateful to have been voted Best Personal Care Home in Indiana County 2 years in a row. Crystal Waters Personal Care Home, where your family is their family.
Martin General Stores are a proud sponsor of high school athletics and congratulates both teams on their success. There are many good reasons why you should shop at your local Martin General Store. Monthly specials on a variety of hot and cold sandwiches, wraps, pizza, and deli items, and if you don't have a Martin Gold Star Rewards card, just stop at your local store and apply to save on food specials and gas for your vehicle. These are just a few good reasons why you should be shopping at your local Martin General Store.
The 2026 retirement plan limits have increased. Stop in and talk to us about our Roth and traditional IRA accounts today. Queso knows the best retirement plan is to diversify. Marion Center Bank. Sit, stay, save. Member FDIC.
Back at Marion Center High School, the Penns Manor Comets, Marion Center Stingers out warming up for Game 2. Let's give you the scoring from Game 1. Won by Marion Center 44-37. For the Stingers, leading scorer in the game, Alec Brudnock finishes with 11. He's the only player in double figures. 9 on the night for Tyler Pack. Camden Rozier finishes with 8 and Hayden Fox with 7. A 5-point night for Colin Sacco, 4 for Josiah Bish for the Stingers total of 44. Marion Center 11 of 16 from the free throw line. That's after going only 1 for 1 in the first half. And they turned the basketball over 15 times. West Shamokin turned it over exactly twice as many times. 30 times, 17 in the first half, 13 in the second for the Wolves. So 30 TOs for them. Wolves led in this game by Aiden Osterling with 12 points. It was a 6-point night for Anderson Fowler. Alex Talmadge held to 5 on the night. Cole Wingard finished with 4. 5 as well for Andrew Krismanich. Nick Krismanich with 3. And Hayden Cravener finished the night with 2. They were 13 of 17 from the free throw line. So the Stingers win it 44-37. And as we said, the Homer Center game against River Valley, we'll check them out again. And they were 43-37 at the end of 3 quarters in that game. And that plays a great bearing on the fate of the Marion Center Stingers. So the final again, 44-37 Marion Center. And we transition to game 2 of our doubleheader. Let's now check over and see from Nathan if we're ready to go with the Penns Manor Marion Center log. We are. So let's set you up for that. The Stingers and the Comets on the way. You're watching Heritage Conference girls basketball action on Renda Digital TV.
RMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
Kitts Brokerage wishes the Stingers a successful start to the 2026 basketball season. At Kitts Brokerage, teamwork drives success, just like it does on the court. We deliver every shipment with precision, care, and reliability. Proud to support our local champions.
Marion Center Stingers, let's have a great season. Good luck. I'm going to be watching you guys from Stores, Connecticut, basketball capital of the world. But go have a great season. Go have a championship season. Let's go.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your local Erie agent is William G. Meckling Insurance Agency. Get a quote at 724-465-4261 or visit mecklinginsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
What sets one insurance agency apart from another? Building relationships. Hutton Blues Insurance prides themselves on building strong, personal relationships with their clients. Hutton Blues is an independent agency offering you choices to get you the best coverage at the best rate. When you buy insurance, whether it's for your home, car, business, life, or retirement, You want an advocate working in your best interests, and that's the Hutton Blues Insurance Indiana County and Trent Insurance Cambria County.
Crystal Waters Personal Care Home wants to congratulate all the student athletes as they build sharp minds and strong bodies for a bright future. Crystal Waters staff provides excellent, compassionate care to residents and pledge to continue to do so. Crystal Waters is proud and grateful to have been voted Best Personal Care Home in Indiana County 2 years in a row. Crystal Waters Personal Care Home, where your family is their family.
Coy's Pizza, Route 56 in Homer City and at the top of Nolo Hill would like to wish both teams the best of luck in tonight's game and throughout the year. You can get ready for the game with a quick stop at Coy's Pizza for their perfect pizza, topped off with delicious cheese, perfect toppings, strombolis, and your favorite cold beverages. Coy's Pizza, Route 56, Homer City, and at the top of Nolo Hill on Route 422. It's always a great time for Coy's Pizza.
There are lots of choices in life. No matter what you're told,
Back at Marion Center High School, game 2 of our doubleheader tonight, and our co-presenting sponsors, Kitts Brokerage and the Indiana Regional Medical Center, IRMC. And we have a good one for you here tonight. The Marion Center Stingers and the Penns Manor Comets. Stingers hosting this one. The first time these two teams played, it was a victory for the Penns Manor Comets, 53-37. That was way back in December, though. And, well, this is January basketball, so it's a whole different animal. Marion Center and Penns Manor. Now the Comets come into the game with a Heritage Conference record of 15-0, and Marion Center 13-1. Stingers will play tomorrow to wrap up their Heritage Conference portion of the schedule. And should they win tonight and be just a game behind Penns Manor in the standings, Penns Manor is still going to win the Heritage Conference West. They're going to finish number 1 based upon the point spread. Marion Center is Penns Manor is plus 71 on Marion Center coming into the game tonight. So the Comets are going to win the Heritage West, and the Stingers will finish second, and they will play the number 1 team out of the Heritage East, and that will be the United Lions. So the Heritage semis are almost completely set. We don't know the number 2 team out of the East just yet. That'll be decided. The winner of tonight's game between Portage and Cambria Heights will be the number 2 team out of the East, but it will be United taking on Marion Center on Tuesday, and Penns Manor against either Portage or Cambria Heights. So overall on the season, these two teams are number 1 in the District 6 rankings. We'll take a look at that when we return as well. Continue our pregame. It's Penns Manor visiting Marion Center. You are watching Heritage Conference Girls Basketball, and it's Renda Digital TV.
no matter what you're told, when you're hurt and need physical therapy, you have a choice. Smart people choose Mahoning Physical Therapy. Mahoning Physical Therapy has been serving the region since 1989 with experienced therapists, knowledgeable in orthopedic and lymphedema rehabilitation and aquatic therapy. Mahoning is Medicare certified with convenient offices in Clymer and Marion Center. That's a lot of reasons to choose Mahoning Physical Therapy, accepting all major insurances.
The Clymer Slovak Club is a proud supporter of Penns Manor Athletics and wishes the Comets the best of luck in tonight's game. Join us for Lent Fish Dinners, Friday nights from February 20th through March 27th, 5 to 7 p.m. or until we run out. And don't miss the 99 Cash Bash on March 21st. Tickets are $15. Available from a member or at the club. Good luck, Penns Manor, from your friends at the Clymer Slovak Club.
Hello again, it's me, Garrett Greek, your local mortgage banker at S&T Bank, wishing you the best as we begin 2026. Does the new year also mean a new home? If a fresh beginning is on the horizon, we're ready to welcome you into the home of your dreams. Let's find that perfect place for new memories to be made. Visit me at one of our Indiana County offices to learn more about mortgage options. You can also visit us anytime at stbank.com or call us at 800-325-2265. S&T Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Martin General Stores are a proud sponsor of high school athletics and congratulates both teams on their success. There are many good reasons why you should shop at your local Martin General Store. Monthly specials on a variety of hot and cold sandwiches, wraps, pizza, and deli items, and if you don't have a Martin Gold Star Rewards card, just stop at your local store and apply to save on food specials and gas for your vehicle. These are just a few good reasons why you should be shopping at your local Martin General Store.
Dan in a van hasn't returned your call? Chuck in a truck can't get there for 2 months? Stop dealing with fly-by-nighters and call a company that's fully capable for all your plumbing and heating needs. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated is on call 24/7, 365 days a year. Visit us at joyceplumbing.com. That's joyceplumbing.com. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated, the best place in town to take a leak. PA 042115.
Becoming a champion isn't defined by a single moment. It's a journey shaped by years of dedication on and off the court. Milk stands out as a nutrient-rich powerhouse loaded with protein, calcium, and essential vitamins, making it crucial for muscle recovery and building strength. Fuel your passion with milk, a natural sports drink. Drink milk, stay strong, and play hard. Cheers to the incredible benefits of milk and sports nutrition. A message from the Allied Milk producers.
Back at Marion Center High School tonight, it is Penns Manor visiting Marion Center. Girls basketball action here in the Heritage Conference. Let's take a look at where these teams stand in the District 6 rankings. In AA, Penns Manor is on top with an overall record of 19-1, and of course they are undefeated in the Heritage Conference at 15-0. Bishop McCord is second at 11-6, then Southern Huntington at 14-4. Of course, strength of schedule plays into where you end up in these rankings. Bellwood Ennis at 9-8, they are number 4, and United overall 13-8. They're number 5. Then Portage is number 6 at 12-8. Claysburg Kimmel at 5-13 is number 7. Moshannon Valley at 4-11. And we're going to give you an update on that River Valley Homer Center basketball game in a second. In AAA, Marion Center is number 1. They are 17-1 overall heading into this game here tonight. Central Cambria at 14-3. Then Cambria Heights 10-8. And of course, they again are battling tonight against Portage for the top spot in the Heritage Conference East, or for the number 2 spot in Heritage East. Penns Valley at 8-9, River Valley at 9-10, West Shamokin 9-9. We have Marion Center and West Shamokin tomorrow afternoon here on Renda Digital TV. Central at 7-11, and the 8th place team is Phillipsburg Osceola. So Marion Center at 17-1, they're on top in AAA. Penns Manor at 19-1, they are on top in AA, heading into this basketball game here tonight. Now, the update coming from River Valley. Homer Center had led it 43-37 at the end of 3. Wildcats really looking to win that game. Should they do that, they would have gotten themselves the second place clincher in the Heritage West, I believe. But River Valley outscores Homer Center 23-10 in the fourth quarter and comes back to defeat Homer Center by a score of 60-53. That 13-point margin, they erase a 6-point deficit in the fourth quarter, and the Panthers come away with a win 60-53. And so River Valley will be number 1 out of the Heritage West, and it'll still be between Marion Center and Homer Center in the Heritage West for the number 2 spot in the boys action. Conemaugh Valley, Conemaugh Township playing tonight. I told you we would give you an update on their situation as well, because that impacts when the semifinals will be held. Conemaugh Valley needing to make up a game come Monday. And so let's find that text, because I've been getting a ton of them lately here. And to tell you the scenario there, if Conemaugh Township beats Conemaugh Valley tonight, the boys' games, likely the semifinals will be Monday. If Conemaugh Valley wins, Conemaugh Township, they have to beat Conemaugh Township by 6 points or more. That'll force a rematch on Monday that will push the semis to Wednesday. So that's as tight as it can be. All right, 2 teams coming over toward the sidelines. We're going to get the rules of good conduct, and we didn't exactly follow those rules to the letter in game 1. And we'll be back and get you going with high school basketball action. Our co-presenting sponsors tonight, IRMC and Kits Brokerage. You're watching Heritage Conference Girls Basketball tonight here on Renda Digital TV.
Welcome to Marion Center for tonight's
Snowbank's beating you. Meet the truck that laughs in winter. The Ford F-150, America's top-selling truck, 49 years in running, will get you through Old Man Winter 2026. At Luther Ford, they've got leftover 2025s and brand new 2026 models, plus a huge selection of used trucks priced to sell. January Truck Month means huge savings at Luther Ford. Celebrate America 250 with Built Ford Cup. Built here in America. Voted the best car dealer for a reason. Find out at Indiana County's Ford experts. Luther Ford, Route 119, Homer City. Online at lutherford.com.
Queso, did you find a new friend online this Valentine's Day? Be aware of romance and other scams. Marion Center Bank offers Ultimate ID Plus, the #1 rated identity theft protection for consumers. We offer UID Plus as part of our Perks Plus accounts or as individual coverage. Stop by any of our branch offices for full details and pricing.
Everybody needs auto repair service. When you do call Mike's Auto and Towing in Clymer, Mike's Auto Service Center offers 24-hour towing, state inspections, oil changes, tires, brakes, custom pipe bending, exhausts, and hydraulic hose repair. For Mike's outstanding work, they've been voted silver in the 2025 Best of Indiana County contest. Mike says, "Don't cuss, call us." Mike's Auto Repair and Towing in Clymer.
Getting set for the introduction of our starting lineups tonight. The Comets and the Stingers.
Starting lineups. Starting for the visiting Penns Manor Comets, coached by Jason Maloza. Number 12.
Jason Maloza, the Marion Center graduate, is the coach of the Penns Manor Comets. First off the bench for Coach Maloza, Katie Bertolino, who is so important to this team, and Clara Henry, who has become a really vital cog for the Comets. Josie Matko in the starting lineup tonight. Jocelyn Bennett. And Adia Lieb. It's Lieb, Bertolino, Bennett, Henry, and Matko. For the Stingers, Grayson Silva's first off the bench for Coach Amy Trimble. She is followed by Avery Ruddick, then Olivia Ruddick, Macy Miller, and rounding out the starting lineup is Natalie Black. Miller, Black, Avery Ruddick, Olivia Ruddick, and Silvas for Marion Center. And for Penns Manor, Lieb, Bertolino, Bennett, Henry, and Matko. A game so many people have been looking forward to. And a lot of excitement in this gym here tonight. Marion Center plays that high-intensity game. Get after you, try to create the turnovers. Comets do as well. But with a little bit less frenzy than Marion Center tries to create. So Coach Trimble, Coach Maloza. And of course, the connection between these two programs, both Amy Fairman Trimble and Jason Maloza, graduates of Marion Center, Amy's husband and JV coach Travis Trimble is a graduate of Penns Manor. And Justin Lamania, the assistant coach for Penns Manor, also a Marion Center graduate. Bertolino and Black will jump it up here. Two of our officials in this game are holdovers from game one. Chris Garatano will take the lead. Andy Reed and Doug Steve wearing the stripes as well tonight. Comets work to our right, Stingers to our left. And the ball is in the air. The game is underway. The tip is controlled by Adi Alib, and here comes Penns Manor. Avery Ruddick will defend. They'll run some matchup to begin. Actually, it's a 2-1-2 that will fall into a 2-3 when the player goes low. Lee will get a penetration, kick it to the corner for Matko, and up front it comes for Henry. Jocelyn Bennett will shoot the three for Penns Manor. They feel each other out here early. Bertolino to the corner for Henry. Cross court, Bennett on the wing. Little ball fake, and now here's Bertolino. Up top for Bennett once more. Jocelyn, Bertolino. Patience from the Marion Center offense, or from the Penns Manor offense, and from the Marion Center defense when you get right down to it. Comets in a 2-3, or gosh, I'm going to do that all night long. Stingers in a 2-3 to start it out. Here's Lieb with the freshman. Bennett on the left side. And back up front, we've played over a minute. Still no shooting in this game. Lieb will come back up front for Bennett. Bertolino floats to the high post. Lieb again. Penetrate right side. That'll be a bump foul there on Avery Ruddick. Bennett will toss it in, and she'll find Lieb, try to force the shot up. Silva's held her ground, and Black will clear the rebound. And here comes Macy Miller for Marion Center. Avery Ruddick up top. Olivia Ruddick on the right side. Olivia back to Macy Miller. She loves to penetrate. She'll do that a bit, but she'll stop it and pop it from 15. It won't go. And Olivia Ruddick on the offensive rebound, batted out of her hands out of bounds. Remains with Marion Center. Macy Miller will toss it in. Looking for a teammate. Finally, Natalie Black will get the pass. Her pass out front, and Avery Ruddick cleans it up out of her feet. And she'll penetrate right side. Lost it on the dribble, out of bounds. First turnover of the game is on the Stingers. And Comets basketball. Lieb glances over to her coach, Jason Maloser. Bennett on the right side. To the corner, Matko. Now they'll work to that right corner again with Bennett. Jocelyn has a cutter. It's Bertolino. Katie into the lane. She'll create an angle and put it off the glass and in. Katie Bertolino. She's such a calming presence for Penns Manor. Makes it 2-0. Avery Ruddick to Macy Miller left side for Marion Center. She penetrates. Pass into the lane. Ruddick is there. Outside for Olivia Ruddick. She'll miss the shot. The rebound for Lieb. She wants to press. Lieb up the floor, and she took an extra step into the defender and is called for the travel. Miller long for Avery, or Olivia Ruddick, or Avery. I'm going to do that all night too. Gracious. Here's Natalie Black. Back to Avery. She looks for a cutter. Macy Miller steps out to get it. Double teamed. At the free throw line, loses the ball on the feet of a number of different people. Matko comes up with it. Miller reaches in. It is a held ball. Possession arrow points to Marion Center. Played almost 3 minutes. It's 2-0 Comets. And Macy Miller has to tie up that sneaker. Does. Here we go. Inbounds is for Natalie Black. Black with Henry defending, comes outside. Olivia Ruddick. Shot blocked by Bertolino. And Bennett comes away with it. Lieb to the right side for Henry. Clara goes baseline and back outside. Lieb Now at the mid-post, Bertolino back to Adi Alib, her drive, and the runner off one leg doesn't go. Grayson Silvas with the rebound. The outlet is to Olivia Ruddick, 2-0. Penns Manor the lead. Avery Ruddick to Macy Miller. Right side, goes low for Olivia, and her turnaround is good. Olivia Ruddick gets those kinds of points and does it every single game. That's a valuable player. 4:15 left in the quarter. Bennett, wing three, and that won't go. Backside rebound. Matko almost had it, but the loose ball picked up by Natalie Black. Here come the Stingers, a chance to take their first lead of the night. Miller, come to the left side. Avery Ruddick's three won't go. Rebound lead for Penns Manor, and here she comes. Bertolino, swing it left Bennett to the corner. Henry's penetration, and on the way up, they'll call the blocking foul here on Grayson Silvas, her first. 3:43 left, first quarter, tied at 2. Timeout on the floor. You're watching Heritage Conference girls basketball on Renda Digital TV.
RMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
Come have fun with the Cherry Hill Township Volunteer Fire Company and mark your calendar for the Daytona 500 Cash Party, February 15th. Doors open at noon and race time is at 2:30. Tickets are just $10. The early bird drawing February 9th, $25 to the buyer and seller. For info, call or text Jody Rainey at 724-388-7732 or visit cht240.com. Cherry Hill Township Volunteer Fire Company, protecting, investing in, and supporting our community and Penns Manor students.
Off the timeout, we are tied at 2. 3:43 left in the opening quarter. And the basketball belongs to Penns Manor off the foul on Grayson Silvas. Lineup's unchanged. These two teams play, it's always going to be tight defensively. Bertolino has to get a little extra tape on her right arm. Add a little bit of blood. And now here's Bennett to bring it in. Finds Bertolino. Katie off the glass. It does not go. Lieb the rebound and lost it on her way back down. And the pass out ahead by Olivia Ruddick to Grayson Silvas. She'll be fouled by Clara Henry. So Silvas to the line. Shoots 2. And misses the first. Second one coming. And she uses the glass this time. Marion Center with a 3-2 lead at the 3:31 mark. Bertolino will take the basketball and run the offense this set. Hand it off to Lieb and then get it back. Jason Malozer yells out, no, I want Katie running this set. Bertolino comes to the left side for Bennett. Lieb cycles around to the right, gets the basketball. Now Bertolino goes high post, Lieb out front. Matko, right side three, that's off. Lieb in after the offensive rebound, and on the way up, she is fouled, so 2 coming for Adi Lieb. Silvas has committed 2. She's going to come out of there, and Amelia Kubica will replace her. It's a timeout called by Marion Center, 3-2. They lead it on Renda Digital TV.
The Indiana County Technology Center is now accepting enrollment in our adult education programs. The ICTC's adult education programs offer in-demand post-secondary programs tailored to empower student success. From cosmetology to welding and practical nursing, the ICTC has a program for everyone. Indiana County Technology Center, empowering tomorrow's workforce.
Three to 2 Marion Center as Adia Lieb gets set to step to the line for, well, no, they're going to be, that was a floor foul. I thought Adia would have been in the act of shooting, but no. So Jocelyn Bennett brings it into Clara Henry. Henry back to Bennett on the wing. Bennett will penetrate, put the runner up, and use the glass with that left hand. Jocelyn Bennett, she's a very creative offensive player. 4 to 3 Comets. Avery Ruddick up the left side. She'll drive it all the way around, and she'll be called for an offensive foul. Second turnover on the Stingers. First foul on, or second foul, I should say, on Avery Ruddick. And Ainsley Hauser is going to replace her on the floor for the Stingers. First place team in District 6 AA against the first place team in AAA. Lieb to the right side for Bennett. Cross court for Henry. Clara into the lane, gets the shot up, gets the foul as well. She'll have 2 coming. Olivia Ruddick's foul. And that is 5 team fouls at the 2:19 mark, so Marion Center will, or Penns Manor will shoot the rest of the way in this quarter. Henry misses her first. Jillian Kazemchak comes on the floor for the Comets, replacing Bennett. Second shot for Henry. Got it. 5 to 3, Penns Manor. 2:17 left in the quarter. Olivia Ruddick hands it back to Macy Miller, who uses Ruddick's screen. We're going to have a foul here, and if it's Henry, that's 2. It's not Henry, it is Matko, her first. Team second. 2:08 to go. Stinger basketball inbounds to Kubika. To the right side, Olivia Ruddick. Miller. Crossover, nothing there, backs it back out. Goes low for Olivia Ruddick. Her kick out for Hauser goes through her legs. It's the third turnover on MC. 5 to 3. Comet lead, 1:52 left. First quarter, Bertolino. Lieb on the right. To the corner by Kazemchak, and she'll get it back then from Bertolino. Now, reaching out is Hauser to tip it out of bounds. Stingers retain. Or Comets. Here's Lieb. She's had a sensational freshman year. Left side, Kazemchak. Out of the right, Matko. And down low, Kazemchak again. Bertolino leads penetration. Miller stepped in and tipped that basketball off the leg of Matko out of bounds. Good aggressive defensive play there by Macy Miller. Turnovers are 3 apiece. 1:10 left in the quarter. Miller, penetrate, Black. Just beyond the elbow, she got her down. She's a good outside shooter, is Natalie Black. Tied at 5, inside a minute to go in the quarter. Henry up front for Lieb. Bertolino floats to the high post. Outside Henry, 3, not there. Olivia Ruddick pulls the rebound down. Here comes Macy Miller. Miller up the right side, down the lane, kick it out. Kubika, that's a 2, it doesn't go. And the rebound, Black will, I thought Black tipped it out of bounds, but they say no, it will be Stinger basketball. Bennett back on, replacing Matko. Tied at 5 with 37 seconds left in the quarter. Miller to bring it in for the Stingers. She does to Hauser and then gets it back. All the way around the top of the circle. Picks up the dribble, needs some help as she's double teamed. Got it away, and that's a double dribble. 26.7 seconds left in the first quarter. Tied at 5 at Adia Lieb with a chance to play for a last shot. She's got Bertolino to her right. She'll get the basketball to the corner. Henry. Cross court intercepted by Olivia Williams. Ruddick. 7 seconds left. Pass low. Tipped. Ruddick picks it up. Her pass outside for Hauser is out of bounds. 3.7 seconds left in the first quarter. And the Comets will get a last chance. Inbounds is to Lieb. 2 seconds. One from midcourt. Won't go. We played a quarter of basketball and we're tied at 5. You're watching Heritage Conference girls basketball on Renda Digital TV.
This is where it counts. In sports, just like in life, it takes dedication, teamwork, and vision to win. At Integrated Power Services, we believe in those same values. That's why we proudly support our local high schools, in the classroom, on the field, and on the court. Because building tomorrow's leaders means striving for excellence everywhere. Now get out there and show them what you've got. From your friends at IPS, here's to a winning season and a bright future. Integrated Power Services. Respond, rethink, resolve.
Becoming a champion isn't defined by a single moment. It's a journey shaped by years of dedication on and off the court. Milk stands out as a nutrient-rich powerhouse loaded with protein, calcium, and essential vitamins, making it crucial for muscle recovery and building strength. Fuel your passion with milk, a natural sports drink. Drink milk, stay strong, and play hard. Cheers to the incredible benefits of milk and sports nutrition. A message from the Allied Milk producers.
Tied at 5 at the end of one. The first time these two teams played back in December, the final was 53-37 Penns Manor. I'm not guessing we're getting anywhere close to that in this one tonight. It's a defensive struggle so far. Each team with 5 in the quarter. Comets basketball to begin the second 8. And here's Adia Lieb. She'll hand the ball to Katie Bertolino. Lieb will cycle right. Bennett is to the left. Lieb. Bennett swings around right side now. Henry comes high post. Bennett back up top, bounce pass for Lieb. Lieb defended hard by Kubika, hands it off to Bennett. Bennett gets the screen from Kazemchak. Dribbles to the corner, outside, Lieb a 3. Won't go. Henry after the rebound with Black. The two of them wrestle. Held ball. Arrow to Marion Center. Ruddick to bring it in. Matko returns for Penns Manor. Macy Miller sees the double team coming, passes out of it to Olivia Ruddick. Left side now. Kubika launches 3, no. And Lieb is on the backside for the rebound. She'll lead a controlled break up the floor and slow it down. Bertolino on the right side. Swing it around Bennett to the corner. Matko. Her 3. Back of the iron. Miller the rebound for Marion Center. They get after her. And they're going to call her for a carry. Stinger's coach is thinking they should have gotten away with that because Comets were there and might have gotten a hand on the ball. Bennett with the rebound, or with the inbound. To Bertolino. Katie. Split the double. And she is fouled. It's Natalie Black, and it's 2 shots for Katie Bertolino. And the first one rattles out. Bertolino's second, that one won't go either. And Miller the rebound for Marion Center. Up the floor she comes. Macy. Just inside the free throw line, jumper doesn't go. Black wraps that rebound away, misses the putback. And then this one is tipped out for Lieb. And 80 across court for Bertolino. Comets slow it down again. Tied at 5, no scoring yet in this quarter. We played a minute and a half. Here's Bennett to Bertolino, the 3. And that is clean. for Katie Bertolino. 8-5, Penns Manor. Miller of the Stingers, weaving through traffic, drives it low, misses the shot though. Henry will take it away for Penns Manor. And outlet is to Matko. Here's Henry, hands it to Lieb. Approaching the 6-minute mark of the second quarter, Bertolino, Lieb, they're patient. Henry to the corner for Matko. Here comes Lieb down the lane. She gets the ball, split again through a double, and Lieb gets it off the glass and in for her first points, and it's 10-5. Olivia Ruddick and Macy Miller. Ruddick passes into the open floor, expecting a cut, didn't get it. Henry intercepts, and she drags the foot back the other way. So, turnover each way. Henry out, and first appearance of the night for Sydney Luther. 4 p.m. MC basketball. Miller's pass batted, and Luther will intercept. Up the floor she comes, and she tried to get around two defenders, did not, then gets it back, puts the shot up and misses. The rebound for Olivia Ruddick, and she'll be fouled by Adia Lieb. Her first. Stingers trail by 5, but with the basketball. Miller, she'll dribble out of that double team this time. Up the floor she comes to the right elbow. Kick it to the corner. Hauser's 2 doesn't go, and Lieb is there for another rebound for Penns Manor. 80 to the right side. Matko back to the wing, and there's another 3 for Bertolino, but it won't go. A little strong. Rebound pulled away by Hauser of Marion Center. Here comes Macy Miller up the right side. She stops and pops. That's a 2. It doesn't go. On the backside, Black the rebound. Put back won't go. Chasing after it is Bennett for Penns Manor. She'll come up with the ball. Here's Bertolino. Right wing for Luther, all the way to the baseline. Miller swiped it, but she was out of bounds as she did so. Comets at the 4:35 mark to bring it in with Joss Bennett. Lieb back to Bennett in the corner. Penetration, kick out Luther. And her pass back outside. They reset with Lieb. Bertolino left side high, back to Lieb. To the free throw line, and then on the wing. Bennett, 3, no. Long rebound into the hands of Bertolino. She goes low for Luther. Black collides with her, and Natalie will be called for her second foul. 4:16 mark, it's 10-5. Penns Manor as Henry returns, and Bennett to the bench for the Comets. Stingers Silvis remains on the bench with 2 fouls. The inbounds pass, Macy Miller almost got that one away. And batted into the stands. Matko will try it again. And she'll come up top for Lieb. Right side, Matko, that's a 3, it won't go. Long rebound, chased after by Henry. To Bertolino, here's Lieb. Kick right, Matko again. Bertolino tries the left side. Lieb, right elbow. She'll go low for Henry, kick to the corner for Luther. Up top, Bertolino. Good ball movement from Penns Manor. Cross court, Matko to Bertolino. Cross court again for Luther. Looks low, Black with a good defensive play. Blocks it away, intercepts the pass, and then gets a foul. 10-5, timeout on the floor. Penns Manor the lead. You're watching Heritage Conference Basketball. Our co-presenting sponsors, Kitts Brokerage and IRMC. It's Renda Digital TV.
Everybody needs auto repair service. When you do call Mike's Auto and Towing in Clymer, Mike's Auto Service Center offers 24-hour towing, state inspections, oil changes, tires, brakes, custom pipe bending, exhausts, and hydraulic hose repair. For Mike's outstanding work, they've been voted silver in the 2025 Best of Indiana County contest. Mike says, don't cuss, call us. Mike's Auto Repair and Towing in Clymer.
IRMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
3:39 left in the first half, 10-5. Penns Manor the lead. Comets with a 5-0 advantage here in this quarter. Marion Center has not yet scored. Natalie Black just made a great defensive play to create a steal, and then she was fouled. So the inbounds from the Stingers against pressure. Long passes for Hauser. Her cross-court intercepted by Henry. And Clara up the floor to Katie Bertolino. They'll set up the offense. Bertolino comes to the right side, now to the corner. And pass from Kazemchak. Bertolino finds Lieb down the left side, and it's batted out of bounds, but off the leg of Lieb. Penns Manor with another turnover. Here's Macy Miller. Up the left side. Olivia Ruddick to the corner for Hauser. Back to Ruddick. And here's Natalie Black. Into the lane, kick it left, Ruddick again. Miller beyond the arc, now penetrates. Her runner. And a foul on Matko, her second. Actually, they gave that foul to Kazemchak. Miller on the line will hit her first. And that's her first point of the night. Another one to come. And that one's too strong. Rebound Matko of Penns Manor. 10-6. Comets lead it. 80 a lead. Once more. Matko up top. This 2-3 zone being played by Marion Center, which becomes a 2-1-2 when Penns Manor goes high post. Keeping the scoring down. Lieb to Henry. And on the wing, Matko. That's another three. That one is good. Her third three, and Josie Matko dialed it in. Second three of the night for Penns Manor. It's 13-6. Macy Miller to the left side. Corner, that's Kubica for two. Won't go. Lieb tips the ball, but Ruddick is there to get the offensive rebound. Another chance for the Stingers. Up top, three. Macy Miller won't get it down. And Henry rips this rebound away. Here comes Penns Manor's 80 a lead. Hands it back to Katie Bertolino. Right side, Henry to the corner. There's a three ball put up and missed by Matko. Rebound, Kubica, and here comes Miller for Marion Center. And she'll turn it around, come back out, and that'll be a foul. I believe it's Lieb, and that would be two on her. Let's find out. It is. Fourth team foul on Penns Manor, so with 1:41 to go in the half, next foul by the Comets will put the Stingers on the line. And Matko will come out. Bennett will return for the Comets. The inbounds is to Hauser. Now Kubica on the sideline finds Miller, who hops to stay in bounds, and great job by her. Battling with the basketball. She keeps it alive. Now Kubica. That is a two for Amelia Kubica. Penns Manor and Marion Center here. Points at a premium. Kubica gets one down for Marion Center. Make it 13-8. Here's Bertolino to the corner. That is a three put up and a push foul on Henry. And now trouble for Penns Manor as Clara Henry commits her third foul. They signaled that on Lieb, and I think that's the wrong number. It should be on Henry, 21. They signaled 2. Now they change it to 21 That is Clara Henry, and it is her third. And as we said, it's a shooting foul going the other way. As Luther gets set to come back onto the floor for Penns Manor, Olivia Ruddick will step to the line for Marion Center. And she's a good free throw shooter. She hits her first. Henry off, Luther on for the Comets. Second one is good as well. 13-10 with a minute left in the first half. Penns Manor the lead and the basketball. Bertolino up top for Lieb. They'll work the perimeter against this zone. Luther to Bennett. Jocelyn will walk it up front. Feed Katie Bertolino. Here's Adia Lieb at 45 seconds left. Bennett on the wing. Back to Bertolino. Katie. Spin in the lane, and nice move by her, but the shot won't go down. And Black, another rebound for Marion Center. Here come the Stingers. The long pass comes ahead for Hauser. The feed for Ruddick. The foul on Bennett. That was a really nice play there by Hauser. It'll put Olivia Ruddick on the line. First foul on Jocelyn Bennett. 26.7 seconds left in the quarter. And Olivia Ruddick makes it a 2-point game and can cut the margin to 1 now. And she does not do that. The rebound, Bertolino, but stolen away from her by Macy Miller. Miller now. Try the left side, then back it out. Kick it to the right, now to the corner. Kubika for 3. That's a 2. A 2 for Amelia Kubika. And we're tied at 13 with 7 seconds left in the half. Bennett up top for Lieb. Right side, Luther to the corner. 1 second to go. The long shot from the corner. Misses by Kazemchak. We have played a half of basketball, and we're tied at 13. You are watching Heritage Conference Girls Basketball. Our presenting sponsors, Kits Brokerage and IRMC on Renda Digital TV.
Brokerage is built on trust, precision, and reliability. Based out of Indiana, Pennsylvania, we move goods across the country, connecting businesses with dependable transportation solutions that keep operations running smoothly. From full truckload shipments to smaller, time-sensitive deliveries, our experienced team manages every detail with care and accountability. Visit kitsbrokerage.com.
Becoming a champion isn't defined by a single moment. It's a journey shaped by years of dedication on and off the court. Milk stands out as a nutrient-rich powerhouse loaded with protein, calcium, and essential vitamins, making it crucial for muscle recovery and building strength. Fuel your passion with milk, a natural sports drink. Drink milk, stay strong, and play hard. Cheers to the incredible benefits of milk and sports nutrition. A message from the Allied Milk producers.
Tired of snowbanks beating you? Meet the truck that laughs in winter. The Ford F-150, America's top-selling truck, 49 years in running, will get you through Old Man Winter 2026. At Luther Ford, they've got leftover 2025s and brand new 2026 models, plus a huge selection of used trucks priced to sell. January Truck Month means huge savings at Luther Ford. Celebrate America 250 with Built Ford Cup. Built here in America. Voted the best car dealer for a reason. Find out at Indiana County's Ford experts. Luther Ford, Route 119, Homer City. Online at lutherford.com.
Coy's Pizza, Route 56 in Homer City and at the top of Nolo Hill would like to wish both teams the best of luck in tonight's game and throughout the year. You can get ready for the game with a quick stop at Coy's Pizza for their perfect pizza, topped off with delicious cheese, perfect toppings, strombolis, and your favorite cold beverages. Coy's Pizza, Route 56, Homer City, and at the top of Nolo Hill on Route 422. It's always a great time for Coy's Pizza.
The 2026 retirement plan limits have increased. Stop in and talk to us about our Roth and traditional IRA accounts today. CAISO knows the best retirement plan is to diversify. Marion Center Bank. Sit, stay, save. Member FDIC.
The Climber Slovak Club is a proud supporter of Penns Manor Athletics and wishes the Comets the best of luck in tonight's game. Join us for Lent Fish Dinners, Friday nights from February 20th through March 27th, 5 to 7 p.m. or until we run out. And don't miss the 99 Cash Bash on March 21st. Tickets are $15. Available from a member or at the club. Good luck, Penns Manor, from your friends at the Climber Slovak Club.
Martin General Stores are a proud sponsor of high school athletics and congratulates both teams on their success. There are many good reasons why you should shop at your local Martin General Store. Monthly specials on a variety of hot and cold sandwiches, wraps, pizza, and deli items, and if you don't have a Martin Gold Star Rewards card, just stop at your local store and apply to save on food specials and gas for your vehicle. These are just a few good reasons why you should be shopping at your local Martin General Store.
Back at Marion Center High School, where we are tied at 13 at the end of the first half. Here is your first half scoring in this basketball game. The leading scorer in the game with 5 points for each team. So Katie Bertolino leads the Comets with 5. She does have a 3-point field goal. 3 for Josie Matko. That's on a 3-point field goal. 2 apiece for Adia Lieb and Jocelyn Bennett. And 1 point for Clara Henry. 1 for 4 from the free throw line for Penns Manor. And the Comets turn the basketball over 8 times. For Marion Center, they also have 8 turnovers. Their leading scorer with 5 points, Olivia Ruddick. She is 3 for 4 from the free throw line, plus a 2-point field goal. 4 for Amelia Kubica, both long set shots, but just inside the arc. Natalie Black has 2 on a field goal. Macy Miller 1 for 2 from the line, and Grayson Silvas 1 for 2 from the line as well for their total of 13. They are 5 of 8 from the free throw line. So all knotted up at 13. I guess that's what you would expect between two teams that are this close. And you're watching Heritage Conference Girls Basketball here on Renda Digital TV.
RMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
Kitts Brokerage is built on trust, precision, and reliability. Based out of Indiana, Pennsylvania, we move goods across the country, connecting businesses with dependable transportation solutions that keep operations running smoothly. From full truckload shipments to smaller, time-sensitive deliveries, our experienced team manages every detail with care and accountability. Visit kitsbrokerage.com.
Coy's Pizza, Route 56 in Homer City and at the top of Nolo Hill would like to wish both teams the best of luck in tonight's game and throughout the year. You can get ready for the game with a quick stop at Coy's Pizza for their perfect pizza, topped off with delicious cheese, perfect toppings, strombolis, and your favorite cold beverages. Coy's Pizza, Route 56, Homer City, and at the top of Nolo Hill on Route 422. It's always a great time for Coy's Pizza.
Martin General Stores are a proud sponsor of high school athletics and congratulates both teams on their success. There are many good reasons why you should shop at your local Martin General Store. Monthly specials on a variety of hot and cold sandwiches, wraps, pizza, and deli items, and if you don't have a Martin Gold Star Rewards card, just stop at your local store and apply to save on food specials and gas for your vehicle. These are just a few good reasons why you should be shopping at your local Martin General Store.
Come have fun with the Cherry Hill Township Volunteer Fire Company and mark your calendar for the Daytona 500 Cash Party, February 15th. Doors open at noon and race time is at 2:30. Tickets are just $10. The early bird drawing February 9th, $25 to the buyer and seller. For info, call or text Jody Rainey at 724-388-7732 or visit cht240.com. Cherry Hill Township Volunteer Fire Company, protecting, investing in, and supporting our community and Penns Manor students.
Becoming a champion isn't defined by a single moment. It's a journey shaped by years of dedication on and off the court. Milk stands out as a nutrient-rich powerhouse loaded with protein, calcium, and essential vitamins, making it crucial for muscle recovery and building strength. Fuel your passion with milk, a natural sports drink. Drink milk, stay strong, and play hard. Cheers to the incredible benefits of milk and sports nutrition. A message from the Allied Milk producers.
Back at Marion Center High School, the Penns Manor Comets back out onto the floor. The Comets had themselves a lead of 10-5 in this game, and they put together 2 3-pointers in that second quarter. But Marion Center put on a rush at the end of the quarter and managed to tie this one up at 13. An interesting development there. And you would expect this to be a really tight game, and so far it is. And it's tight in the Heritage West. The Comets are going to win it, even should Marion Center win this game, even should they both finish with identical records of just one loss at 14 or 15-1 in the Heritage Conference West because of the point differential formula. Penns Manor is going to win it. They will host a Heritage Conference semifinal coming up on Tuesday against either Portage or Cambria Heights. Marion Center will play against United on Tuesday night at United. So, second half on the way. You're watching Heritage Conference basketball. 13-13 is our tie at the half on Renda Digital TV.
Tired of snowbanks beating you? Meet the truck that laughs in winter. The Ford F-150, America's top-selling truck, 49 years in running, will get you through Old Man Winter 2026. At Luther Ford, they've got leftover 2025s and brand new 2026 models, plus a huge selection of used trucks priced to sell. January Truck Month means huge savings at Luther Ford. Celebrate America 250 with Built Ford Cup. Built here in America. Voted the best car dealer for a reason. Find out at Indiana County's Ford experts. Luther Ford, Route 119, Homer City. Online at lutherford.com.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your local Erie agent is William G. Meckling Insurance Agency. Get a quote at 724-465-4261 or visit mecklinginsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
I'm Jay Blues. Hutton Blues Insurance is proud to support high school basketball.
I'm Shannon. We're excited to sponsor the Hutton Blues 3-for-3 promotion again this season.
Cheer on Indiana County boys and girls to make a lot of three-point shots this season.
For every three-pointer, we'll donate $3 to the Teddy Bear Fund Drive, up to $3,000.
So here's to a lot of made three-pointers and wins for our area teams.
And remember, for all of your insurance needs, think Hutton Blues Insurance in Indiana.
At the half, getting ready to go with the second half with Penns Manor taking the basketball. Conemaugh Township has defeated Conemaugh Valley in boys action tonight, 54-51 in overtime. Conemaugh Township clinches the second place nod out of the Heritage Conference East. They will play at River Valley, and that will very, very likely be on Monday night in one of the semifinals. The other will feature United hosting either Homer Center or Marion Center. Now here we go. Second half tied at 13. A.D. Lieb with the basketball for Penns Manor. Josie Matko feeds Jocelyn Bennett. Macy Miller steps in front, intercepts the basketball, and then draws the foul. The foul will be on Bennett and will be her second. Here comes Avery Ruddick. She sat a good portion of that first half with 2 fouls. Macy Miller right side for Marion Center. Great energy, kicks it out for Avery Ruddick. They leave her alone. She shoots the 3. It's good. First 3 of the night for Marion Center belongs to Avery Ruddick, her first basket of the night as well. 16-13, Stingers on the lead. Katie Bertolino for Penns Manor. She'll swing around to the left, pull up and kick it out for A.D. Lieb. Lieb to the corner, Matko back out front for Jocelyn Bennett. Here's Lieb, looks over at her coach Jason Maloser and feeds it to Bertolino. Left side for Matko. Bertolino, Matko play catch. Here's Bertolino. Cross for Bennett, out of the corner. Henry for 3, won't go. Miller, the rebound for Marion Center, turns it up the floor. Here comes Macy. To the right elbow, stop, pull out, jumper two, good. First 5 points of this second half belong to the Stingers. They lead at 18-13, and Jason Maloser calls timeout. 6:18 left, third quarter. You're watching Heritage Conference Girls Basketball on Renda Digital TV.
Me, Garrett Greek, your local mortgage banker at S&T Bank, wishing you the best as we begin 2026. Does the new year also mean a new home? If a fresh beginning is on the horizon, we're ready to welcome you into the home of your dreams. Let's find that perfect place for new memories to be made. Visit me at one of our Indiana County offices to learn more about mortgage options. You can also visit us anytime at stbank.com or call us at 800-325-2265. S&T Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Everybody needs auto repair service. When you do call Mike's Auto and Towing in Clymer, Mike's Auto Service Center offers 24-hour towing, state inspections, oil changes, tires, brakes, custom pipe bending, exhausts, and hydraulic hose repair. For Mike's outstanding work, they've been voted silver in the 2025 Best of Indiana County contest. Mike says, don't cuss, call us. Mike's Auto Repair and Towing in Clymer.
Jason Maloser calls the timeout after Marion Center scores the first 5 points of the third quarter, and the Stingers lead at 18-13 with 6:18 left in the third frame. Katie Bertolino to bring it in for the Comets. Adi Alib, left side high. Bertolino to the top of the arc, hands it back to Alib, and then cycles low, but Marion Center is there defensively. Jocelyn Bennett. So Marion Center's defense is set up to deny the inside pass and force Penns Manor to shoot it from the perimeter. And the Comets evidently going to have to hit them if they're going to stay in this game. Left side for Lieb, and Silvas is there. And they'll call a foul here on whom? Miller. First on Macy. Bennett brings it into Bertolino. Katie to the free throw line, sticking from behind. Here comes Macy Miller with the steal the other way. Off the glass, it won't go. Rebound pulled away by Matko of Penns Manor. Out ahead for Henry, Clara. And she powers the ball up. Can't hit it. Black the rebound. And a held ball is called. The arrow to the Stingers. 5:21 left in the third. Inbounds is to Avery Ruddick. Here she comes. She has a three-pointer in this quarter. Comes up front for Miller. And to the right side for Avery. Black. And Lieb came from behind, and it's a good thing she did, if you're a Comets fan, because she batted away from Black, who had a clear lane to the bucket. Bennett comes out, and Kuzemchak returns for Penns Manor. The inbounds is to Ruddick for Marion Center. She thought about a three, instead pulls it back out, and then the defense gets after her with Lieb. Miller, the cross-court passes to Silvas. Her shot is short. There's Olivia Ruddick to clean it back up. And then her pass intercepted here by Lieb. Lieb up the floor. Try the left side. Left hand won't go. Back the other way come the Stingers. They're running it. Avery Ruddick finds Olivia. Her pass to Silvas and then to the baseline, a two. Black can't hit it. Out of bounds, remains with Marion Center. They lead it by 5. Comets have not scored in this quarter. Miller to bring it in. Avery Ruddick. Adi Alib defends. Up top for Macy Miller. Splits a double. The runner doesn't go. Rebound still contested. Olivia Ruddick and Katie Bertolino battle for it. The arrow pointing to the Comets. And here comes Lieb. Bertolino. and Matko. 4:08 left in the third quarter. 5-point lead for Marion Center. Up top it comes with Kazemchak. Gets it back. Right side from Matko. Here's Kazemchak again. Bertolino's on her left. She gives it to her. Katie. Kazemchak again. Wing three for Bertolino. And it's off the front of the iron. Black, another rebound. Here comes Miller for Marion Center. Her long pass for Olivia Ruddick. And she knocks it down. 7-0 Stingers in this quarter. They lead it 20-13. Lieb. Bertolino goes low this time, and here's Kazemchak. Up top for Lieb once more. Her penetration. Batted away by Miller. Ruddick picks it up. Here comes Avery Ruddick. Stop it. Goes low. Miller is there. Her runner does not go, and it's out of bounds off whom? I'm going to say off Penns Manor. 3:03 to go in the third quarter, 20-13. Marion Center the lead. Timeout on the floor on Renda Digital TV.
I've always been a very hard worker, and I thought that there was something that smart people that work hard could do differently with the money that you've worked so hard to earn. I consulted First Commonwealth Bank. They said, absolutely there is. And then they called us with a program that was directly suited for us. I've been able to enjoy what I've worked a lifetime to create, and I've done all that with the help of First Commonwealth Bank.
Looking for a new home? Call Jessica Stonebreaker at Oak Grove Realty. From top-of-the-line houses to thrifty apartments and everything in between. Oak Grove Realty knows that everyone is different, so they have something for everyone. A realtor for over 20 years, Jessica focuses on relationships. She'll be with you to the closing table and beyond. Voted Best of Indiana County 2 years in a row. Jessica Stonebreaker and Oak Grove Realty, where you begin your search for your next home. 724-471-1234.
20-13. Marion Center the lead. The boys scenario getting clear. Marion Center boys won tonight. Homer Center boys lost. Conemaugh Township beat Conemaugh Valley in overtime. So Conemaugh Township is number 2 out of the East. If Homer Center beats Marion Center tomorrow morning, then Homer Center is the West number 2. If Marion Center beats Homer Center and then Penns Manor tomorrow night, Marion Center claims West number 2. Macy Miller for the Stingers. Her long one doesn't go. Olivia Ruddick chases down the rebound in the corner. Now works the baseline. Comes outside for Avery Ruddick. And she'll pull it out. Feed it to Miller. Miller to the right side. Back to Avery Ruddick. Her penetration in the lane. The runner blocked beautifully by Bertolino. Matko comes up with it, and here comes Bertolino for Penns Manor. Bennett back on the floor. Something tells me they're going to need Jocelyn Bennett to hit a 3 at some point in this game. There's Bertolino. Bennett in the corner. She'll come up front instead for Lieb, and Matko on the wing, her 3. That one goes. Josie Matko's second 3 of the night. First points for Penns Manor in this third quarter. Makes it 20-16. Miller, pop a 2? No, won't go. Black battles for the rebound again. She's tied up, held ball, arrow to Marion Center. Bennett gets up, shakes her head and says, okay. Miller to bring it in. Bennett will come out. Kazemchak returns. Miller to bring it in for Marion Center. Avery Ruddick, right wing. Pull it back out, hand it to Miller. Across the top of the arc, she comes to the left side. Now Henry gets in front of her, blocks it, gets out ahead with the ball. Miller, Henry, the drive, no. Rebound, lead, put back, good, and a foul. Clara Henry created the turnover, drove it up the floor, could not get the shot to go down. But Adia Lieb was there for the offensive rebound. She got the putback and the foul. Grayson Silvas commits her second. And Lieb's conversion opportunity does not go. So 20-18, Marion Center. And here's the drive for Miller, and I'm going to call a floor foul on Penns Manor here. And that's Clara Henry, and for her, that is her third. Inbounds is to Black. Bertolino defense, but Black powers it up and in. Natalie Black's playing a good game for Marion Center. It's a 4-point lead, 22-18. 1:26 left in the third. Bertolino left side. Matko back to Bertolino. Katie comes to the right to Lieb against the Marion Center zone. Lieb, she'll take over at the point. Bertolino cycles around at the corner. Now she'll go low for Henry. Wow, I don't know how Clara got that up and down, but she did. Her first field goal of the night makes it a 2-point game again. Now Avery Ruddick the other way. Feeds it Miller down the lane. Macy Miller for 2. Avery Ruddick and Macy Miller. I guess they only looked out of control there. Now Miller steals the basketball away again. Here comes the Marion Center Stingers. Offense, Macy Miller. Stop it, pop it, got it, a 2. 26-20, the lead now 6. Bertolino to the corner for Henry. The Penns Manor. Henry up top for Lieb to the corner. Bertolino, 16 seconds left. Cross court, Matko comes to the corner. Kazemchak, 3, in and out. Henry and Black for the rebound. Held ball, possession arrow, Penns Manor. And with 9.8 seconds to go, the Comets will get Bennett back in there for her 3-point shooting. And they'll get a chance here in the third. They trailed by 6. They had cut the lead to 2. But the last 4 points belong to Macy Miller of the Stingers. Inbounds is to Bertolino. Up top, Matko, 3. No. Rebound, Miller. And Marion Center up the court for Ruddick. Feeds Olivia Ruddick, and she got it at the horn. Olivia Ruddick, as the Stingers work it to perfection, they have an 8-point lead after 3. You're watching Heritage Conference basketball on Renda Digital TV.
Friend online this Valentine's Day. Be aware of romance and other scams. Marion Center Bank offers Ultimate ID Plus, the #1 rated identity theft protection for consumers. We offer UID Plus as part of our Perks Plus accounts or as individual coverage. Stop by any of our branch offices for full details and pricing.
RMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
Kits Brokerage wishes the Stingers a
Ready to go, the final 8. 28-20. Marion Center the lead as Olivia Ruddick hits a shot at the buzzer. They got that basketball with just over 4 seconds to go, and they went the length of the floor, and they did it the way you're supposed to do it, with passing. Miller to Avery Ruddick, Ruddick to Olivia Ruddick, and 2. 28-20, Stingers the lead in the basketball as we begin the fourth quarter. Avery Ruddick, and Adia Lieb comes after her. Outside for Macy Miller, Matko defends. Right side, that's a 3 from Avery Ruddick, doesn't go. And Olivia Ruddick chases it down in the corner. They get another chance. Here's Avery again. Miller on the right. Comets look to double her. And there's Avery again. Try another 3. That one won't go. Bertolino, the rebound for Penns Manor. Katie turns it up the floor. Right side for Bennett. Back to Bertolino. Corner Matko, and outside it comes again. Lieb to the right. She's got Bertolino on the baseline. Makes some space, comes all the way through. Matko outside. Bennett for three. Yep. I said they would need a 3 or 2 from Jocelyn Bennett. She got a 3. 28-23. Stinger lead and ball. Macy Miller. Skip across the top, then pull it out. She's going to launch a 3 that won't go. And Bennett chases it down for Marion Center. She grimaces in pain again. Here's Lieb. Gets the screen from Bertolino and then feeds it back to Katie and then gets it back from Katie. And here's Bennett, another 3. That one rolls around softly and off. And Silvas, the rebound for Marion Center. Long pass for Olivia Ruddick. That's a 2. It won't go. Lieb pulls it away for Penns Manor, and here she comes. Adia Lieb, right length of the floor. And a beautiful drive there for Adia Lieb. And the margin now is 3. Here comes Miller the other way for Penns Manor. Avery Ruddick, drive it low. Kick through to Black. Black on the runner. Henry. Oh, they call Henry. She had all ball, she says, but the official does not agree. And for Clara Henry, it's foul number 4. And Henry walking toward the bench. Is that 5 on her? I don't recall them putting it up on the board. They're staring over as if they're waiting for Jason Malosier to put another player in, and he does. So that is 5 on Clara. So Jillian Kazemchak replaces her. I did have her with that many fouls, but my book has not been as accurate tonight as it normally is, or maybe I'm always that bad, but it was indeed her 5th foul. Natalie Black misses the first free throw, gets another. They're going to miss Clara Henry on the glass. 1 out of 2 for Natalie. She has 5 points. 29-25. Stingers. Comets basketball. Bennett. Lead to Bertolino. Corner. 3 from there. That is good for Kazemchak. 1-point game. First points of the night for Jillian Kazemchak. Now Macy Miller tosses it out, and Olivia Ruddick is the nearest one, picks it up. Back to Macy Miller. Right side and all the way up front to Avery Ruddick. 29-28. Marion Center the lead and the basketball. Silvas comes up to set the screen. Miller backs away. Now she tries right side. She's going to pull it out, make them come after her. Avery Ruddick back to Macy Miller. 5:07 left. 4th quarter. Miller. Black sets the screen and rolls off of it. The pass intended for her, batted, but she gets it back. Now to the corner. And Avery Ruddick knocks in a 3. So the Stingers answer a 3 with a 3. Bennett says, I'm going to try one. It won't go. Black and Lieb battle for the rebound, out of bounds off Lieb. 32-28 Marion Center. Stinger basketball. Olivia Ruddick to Macy Miller. Try the right side. Can't get the step, but the step back, 2 for Macy. She has 8.5, 9 in the game. 34-28, the lead back up to 6 for Marion Center. The cross court is for Bennett to the left side. She finds Matko. Bennett again. Bertolino posting low on Silvas. Matko. Bertolino will get it in that low block. Kick back to the corner. And Doug Steve looks to Andy Reid to find out what's going on. And they're going to say it's still Penns Manor ball. Timeout on the floor. 34-28. Stingers lead it. You're watching Heritage Conference basketball on Renda Digital TV.
Brokerage wishes the Stingers a successful start to the 2026 basketball season. At Kits Brokerage, teamwork drives success, just like it does on the court. We deliver every shipment with precision, care, and reliability. Proud to support our local champions.
Marion Center Stingers, let's have a great season. Good luck. I'm going to be watching you guys from Stores, Connecticut, basketball capital of the world. Go have a great season. Go have a championship season. Let's go.
There are lots of choices in life. No matter what you're told, when you're hurt and need physical therapy, you have a choice. Smart people choose Mahoning Physical Therapy. Mahoning Physical Therapy has been serving the region since 1989 with experienced therapists, knowledgeable in orthopedic and lymphedema rehabilitation and aquatic therapy. Mahoning is Medicare certified with convenient offices in Clymer and Marion Center. That's a lot of reasons to choose Mahoning Physical Therapy, accepting all major insurances.
Become
3:57 left, halfway through the fourth quarter. Penns Manor closed it to a 1-point margin, but the last 5 have been scored by Marion Center, and it's 34-28. Stingers with the lead. Comets with the basketball. Jocelyn Bennett will toss it in. She's got Kazemchak, Lieb, Bertolino, and Matko out there with her. Henry has fouled out of this game. The inbounds is to Bertolino. Lieb, her penetration, and this will be Macy Miller's foul. Only her second. And fouls are not a situation for either of these teams here in the fourth quarter, only one apiece. Bennett to bring it in. Lieb and Miller is right there, and it's a held ball, arrow to Penns Manor. So Macy Miller with that move puts the arrow back in Marion Center's favor. Bennett inbounds it to Lieb. Adian, left side for Jocelyn Bennett. Back to Lieb. Right side Matko, back to Lieb again. Two of them will toss it back and forth. Bertolino wants high post. She gets the ball there, pulls it out. Gets the screen from Matko, and then left side for Lieb. Here's Bennett, back to Lieb. Gets the screen from Bertolino, the runner there, and she lost the basketball. Macy Miller comes up with it. Now Lieb is on the floor after it. Jason Malozer wanted the timeout, but instead it's a held ball. And remember a couple of moments ago when Penns Manor lost that arrow because of Macy Miller. Macy gets it back now. Luther back on the floor for Penns Manor for this defensive set. Here's Miller for Marion Center. They lead it by 6 with 3:16 to go. Matko and Lieb chase after Miller. Her pass deflected, then intercepted by Kazemchak. Only the third turnover of the second half, 11th of the game on Marion Center. Lieb outside for Matko. Matko defended by Miller. Luther comes to the left side. Kazemchak up front for Bertolino. Matko and Bertolino again. Now it swings around to Lieb. Lieb, cross for Bertolino, that's a 3. And it does not go. After the rebound, pulling it away is Olivia Ruddick. Outlet is to Avery Ruddick. And then here's Olivia. 2.5 left in the fourth quarter. 6-point lead for Marion Center. Corner 3 for Avery Ruddick. Won't go. We've got a battle in the lane and a foul on Marion Center. Natalie Black, I believe, yes, her third. Bennett returns for Penns Manor. 2:26 and a 6-point deficit. The Comets need points, and they need them rather quickly because Marion Center has the ability now to pull the ball out. So Jason Malozer wants to get points and then quickly get him back on defense with pressure. Stingers, of course, are very good at handling pressure. Matko comes up front. Lieb to the corner for Bertolino. Katie to the wing. Lieb is in the lane, gets the ball, deflected. Back to Kazemchak, here's Bennett, now Lieb. Now Bertolino with 2:02 to go. And the blocking foul is the fourth now on Natalie Black. She's been a rebounding force for Marion Center in this game. Jocelyn Bennett will bring it in. To Katie Bertolino. Into the lane comes Katie. Little pump fake. Her shot won't go. Good play by Lieb to tip it right back to Katie Bertolino, and she gets the two, and Jason Maloser calls the quick timeout. 34-30 Marion Center. Timeout on the floor on Renda Digital TV.
Becoming a champion isn't defined by a single moment. It's a journey shaped by years of dedication on and off the court. Milk stands out as a nutrient-rich powerhouse loaded with protein, calcium, and essential vitamins, making it crucial for muscle recovery and building strength. Fuel your passion with milk, a natural sports drink. Drink milk, stay strong, and play hard. Cheers to the incredible benefits of milk and sports nutrition. A message from the Allied Milk producers.
Hello again.
1:52 left. Fourth quarter. Stingers by 4. Basketball with the full court to go. Olivia Ruddick will bring it in. Comets will try to set up a trap on the inbounds pass. It's to Macy Miller. She sees the double team coming at her. Now she's trapped on the sideline. She'll get around it, but they'll call the blocking foul, or they'll say she was on the sideline. They do. No foul. And Miller steps on the sideline out of bounds. Trailing by 4. Penns Manor basketball. Bertolino. In for Lieb. There's Adia. 1:41 left. There's not a lot of time left now. And Avery Ruddick got out there. We're going to have an offensive foul here on Penns Manor's Jocelyn Bennett, I believe. We do. And that is a turnover on the Comets. For Bennett, it is her third foul. And that's an opportunity missed for Penns Manor. Marion Center going to try to take advantage of it. Foul on Luther. Now Penns Manor's to the point committing their third foul where they want to get a couple of more here and put Marion Center on the line. 1:28 to go. They trail by 4. Ruddick to bring it in. And Lieb is there for the intercept. It's a held ball. Arrow to Penns Manor. Stingers turned it over for the third time in the quarter, 5th time in the half, and 13th time in the game. Penns Manor in this basketball game with 14 turnovers. Here's Adia Lieb. 1:24 left, trailing by 4. Bertolino up top. Swing right, Matko. Matko with the basketball, back to Lieb. Here's Bertolino. 1:14 to go. Katie again. Jocelyn Bennett on the wing. To the corner for Bertolino. 1:08, trailing by 4. They need points. Back to Bertolino. Bennett. Lieb. Wing 3. No. Rebound. Macy Miller. Pulls away from Marion Center. Here she comes. 53 seconds left in the fourth. Leading by 4. Stinger basketball. And Comets now really need to foul twice. Lieb steps in front. Miller collides with her. The foul will be on Adia Lieb. Her third as Sydney Luther returns. And inbounds is to Miller. And another foul on Lieb, and that's her fourth. Now the team fouls cannot be right. They were 1 apiece before. It should be 5, and the clock is that's not right. Doug Steve recognizes that the number is not right, so he's going to call Chris Garitano over. Now they put it up to 5. And that means that Marion Center will find themselves on the free throw line. It'll be a 2-shot foul. And I believe it was Macy Miller involved there. So Macy will walk to the free throw line. She is 1 out of 2 tonight. 43 seconds left in the fourth. Stingers by 4. And checking at the scores table, make sure that the team fouls are right. Now they are. Miller on the line. She has 9 points in the game. She shoots this free throw, and it's in and out. Bit of a smile. Now a second shot. It's in the air, and she got that one. 5-point lead for the Stingers with 41 seconds to go. Lieb to Luther to the corner for Matko. They can't afford to pass it around too much. Lieb, left side Bertolino. 33 seconds to go. They trail by 5. They have to get shots up. And that's a travel. So the Comets, difficulty with the basketball here. Now 29 seconds to go, and they trail by 5. Inbounds is to Miller. Macy up the right side, dribbles through traffic all the way to the sideline now for Olivia Ruddick, and she got 2 hands on the basketball, and that's a turnover the other way. 21 seconds to go. Bennett returns for Penns Manor. Trailing by 5, they need to launch it. They need a 2 and a 3. So Jason Maloser signals, let's get after it, girls. They're still passing it around. 14 seconds to go. Still passing it around. No one's shooting. 9 seconds. They are frittering it away. 4 seconds left, and they lose the basketball on the pass. The interception by Avery Ruddick, and the Marion Center Stingers come away with a win. 35-30 is the final. Our post-game brought to you by First Commonwealth Bank. Time to be first, member FDIC. You're watching Heritage Conference basketball on Renda Digital TV.
It's me, Garrett Greek, your local mortgage banker at S&T Bank, wishing you the best as we begin 2026. Does the new year also mean a new home? If a fresh beginning is on the horizon, we're ready to welcome you into the home of your dreams. Let's find that perfect place for new memories to be made. Visit me at one of our Indiana County offices to learn more about mortgage options. You can also visit us anytime at stbank.com or call us at 800-325-2265. S&T Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Martin General Stores are a proud sponsor of high school athletics and congratulates both teams on their success. There are many good reasons why you should shop at your local Martin General Store. Monthly specials on a variety of hot and cold sandwiches, wraps, pizza, and deli items, and if you don't have a Martin Gold Star Rewards card, just stop at your local store and apply to save on food specials and gas for your vehicle. These are just a few good reasons why you should be shopping at your local Martin General Store.
Back at Marion Center High School in the aftermath of the win for Marion Center 35-30 over Penns Manor. And so these two teams will split their season series. Their records are equal in the Heritage Conference West. However, Penns Manor owns the tiebreaker by virtue of point totals for this season. And so Penns Manor still will finish first in the Heritage West, and they will host either Portage or Cambria Heights on Tuesday night in one of the semifinals. The other semifinal will be the Marion Center Stingers traveling to play the United Lions. And we're still not absolutely certain of what happens on the boys' side. We'll talk about that as we get underway here. Our post-game brought to you by First Commonwealth Bank. 35-30 is the final. You're watching Heritage Conference basketball on Renda Digital TV.
2026 retirement plan limits have increased. Stop in and talk to us about our Roth and traditional IRA accounts today. CAISO knows the best retirement plan is to diversify. Marion Center Bank. Sit, stay, save. Member FDIC.
RMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
Kitts Brokerage is built on trust, precision, and reliability. Based out of Indiana, Pennsylvania, we move goods across the country, connecting businesses with dependable transportation solutions that keep operations running smoothly. From full truckload shipments to smaller, time-sensitive deliveries, our experienced team manages every detail with care and accountability. Visit kitsbrokerage.com.
Martin General Stores are a proud sponsor of high school athletics and congratulates both teams on their success. There are many good reasons why you should shop at your local Martin General Store. Monthly specials on a variety of hot and cold sandwiches, wraps, pizza, and deli items, and if you don't have a Martin Gold Star Rewards card, just stop at your local store and apply to save on food specials and gas for your vehicle. These are just a few good reasons why you should be shopping at your local Martin General Store.
All right, team, this is where it counts. In sports, just like in life, it takes dedication, teamwork, and vision to win. At Integrated Power Services, we believe in those same values. That's why we proudly support our local high schools, in the classroom, on the field, and on the court. Because building tomorrow's leaders means striving for excellence everywhere. Now get out there and show them what you've got. From your friends at IPS, here's to a winning season and a bright future. Integrated Power Services. Respond, rethink, resolve.
Come have fun with the Cherry Hill Township Volunteer Fire Company and mark your calendar for the Daytona 500 Cash Party, February 15th. Doors open at noon and race time is at 2:30. Tickets are just $10. The early bird drawing February 9th, $25 to the buyer and seller. For info, call or text Jody Rainey at 724-388-7732 or visit cht240.com. Cherry Hill Township Volunteer Fire Company, protecting, investing in, and supporting our community and Penns Manor students.
Queso, did you find a new friend online this Valentine's Day? Be aware of romance and other scams. Marion Center Bank offers Ultimate ID Plus, the #1 rated identity theft protection for consumers. We offer UID Plus as part of our Perks Plus accounts or as individual coverage. Stop by any of our branch offices for full details and pricing.
Back at Marion Center High School, where tonight the Marion Center Stingers prevailed over Penns Manor, the final 35-30. Our postgame brought to you by First Commonwealth Bank. We're getting some information on other games. That, of course, impacts where these two teams will be playing in the Heritage Conference semifinals. Penns Manor is still, even despite their fact they lose tonight, and even should Marion Center beat West Shamokin tomorrow and they finish with identical records in the Heritage West, the Comets win the first place by virtue of the tiebreakers, and so Penns Manor finishes first in the Heritage West. Marion Center finishes second. Cambria Heights defeated Portage tonight, so Cambria Heights will play at Penns Manor on Tuesday night in one of the semifinals, and in the other it will be the Marion Center Stingers visiting the United Girls. So those are your two semifinals on the road to the KCAC. Cambria Heights at Penns Manor, Marion Center at United. For the boys, that's still not decided. Conemaugh Township beat Conemaugh Valley in overtime, and the boys semifinals now officially will be on Monday night. And it looks like this. United will win the East, and they will play the winner of the Homer Center, Marion Center battle for second place in the Heritage Conference West. Here's the scenario there. Homer Center plays Marion Center at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. If Homer Center wins, they are the West #2. If Marion Center wins and Marion Center comes back tomorrow night and beats Penns Manor, then Marion Center will be the Heritage West #2. So the Stingers have to win twice tomorrow. The Wildcats have to win once. And if the Wildcats win that one, they're in. If the Stingers win twice, then they are in, and they will play at United. And then River Valley, the number 1 team out of the West, will play Conemaugh Township on Monday night. So, and all of those games we'll have on Renda Digital TV. Coming back, we'll talk about the game we just saw and recap the first game as well. 35-30 is the final. The Marion Center Stingers defeating Penns Manor. And you're watching Heritage Conference girls basketball action on Renda Digital TV.
I've always been a very hard worker, and I thought that there was something that smart people that work hard could do differently with the money that you've worked so hard to earn. I consulted First Commonwealth Bank. They said, absolutely there is. And then they called us with a program that was directly suited for us. I've been able to enjoy what I've worked a lifetime to create, and I've done all that with the help of First Commonwealth Bank.
IRMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
Kits Brokerage wishes the Stingers a successful start to the 2026 basketball season. At Kits Brokerage, teamwork drives success, just like it does on the court. We deliver every shipment with precision, care, and reliability. Proud to support our local champions.
Marion Center Stingers, let's have a great season. Good luck. I'm going to be watching you guys from stores, Connecticut, basketball capital of the world. But go have a great season. Go have a championship season. Let's go.
Coy's Pizza, Route 56 in Homer City and at the top of Nolo Hill would like to wish both teams the best of luck in tonight's game and throughout the year. You can get ready for the game with a quick stop at Coy's Pizza for their perfect pizza, topped off with delicious cheese, perfect toppings, strombolis, and your favorite cold beverages. Coy's Pizza, Route 56, Homer City, and at the top of Nolo Hill on Route 422. It's always a great time for Coy's Pizza.
There are lots of choices in life. No matter what you're told, when you're hurt and need physical therapy, you have a choice. Smart people choose Mahoning Physical Therapy. Mahoning Physical Therapy has been serving the region since 1989 with experienced therapists, knowledgeable in orthopedic and lymphedema rehabilitation and aquatic therapy. Mahoning is Medicare certified with convenient offices in Clymer and Marion Center. That's a lot of reasons to choose Mahoning Physical Therapy, accepting all major insurances.
Crystal Waters Personal Care Home wants to congratulate all the student athletes as they build sharp minds and strong bodies for a bright future. Crystal Waters staff provides excellent, compassionate care to residents and pledge to continue to do so. Crystal Waters is proud and grateful to have been voted Best Personal Care Home in Indiana County 2 years in a row. Crystal Waters Personal Care Home, where your family is their family.
Back at Marion Center High School, our postgame brought to you by First Commonwealth Bank. Time to be first, member FDIC. Let's take a look at our basketball game here tonight between the Marion Center Stingers and the Penns Manor Comets. Penns Manor came out and took a quick lead, but Marion Center tied it up at the end of one. Only 5-5 at the end of one, and each team scored 8 in the second quarter as well. And so at the half, we were tied at 13. The third quarter, the Comets came out and fell behind quickly as Marion Center's Avery Ruddick hit a three-pointer, and then Macy Miller hit a 2. So a 5-point run there, and it ended up with Penns Manor falling behind as Marion Center took a 28-20 lead at the end of 3 quarters. In the fourth, the Comets pulled to within 2, but then the Stingers again stretched it out, and the Stingers come away with a 35-30 victory tonight over Penns Manor. And as we said before, Cambria Heights defeating Portage, and so Cambria Heights moves in as the Heritage East number 2. It'll be Cambria Heights at Penns Manor coming up on Tuesday. Marion Center will travel to play the United Lions. So let's look at the scoring in this game. One player in double figures for this entire game, and that was Macy Miller, who finishes with 10, 9 of those in the second half. An 8-point night for Avery Ruddick, who hit those 2 key threes in the second half for Marion Center. She sat out most of the first half with some foul trouble. Olivia Ruddick finished with 7 points on the night. A 5-point night for Natalie Black, who was so key defensively and on the glass. 4 points for Amelia Kabuka, and Grayson Silvas finishes with 1. The Stingers 7 out of 12 from the free throw line. They turned the basketball over 14 times in the game. For Penns Manor, leading scorer on the night with 7 points was Katie Bertolino. She did have a 3 among her 7 points. 6 apiece for Adi Alib and for Josie Matko. And Matko got her 6 points on 2 3-point field goals. Jillian Kazemchak with 3. That was on a 3-pointer. Clara Henry finishes with 3. And Jocelyn Bennett with a 3 and a 2. She finishes with 5 points. 1 out of 5 from the free throw line from Penns Manor in this basketball game. And they turned the basketball over 15 times. Very evenly played defensive game, but Marion Center hit those points. Sometimes it's not how many you hit, it's when you hit them. And they got the lead. They were able to change the complexion of the game with those turnovers that they were able to create as well. And the Stingers come away with the victory 35-30. So again, we'll take a look at both the boys and girls scenarios. The Marion Center boys and Homer Center boys, they are still in it, battling for Heritage West number 2. And we'll tell you what happens tomorrow, because the Marion Center boys will play twice tomorrow. If they win them both, they're in to the Heritage Conference semifinals. We'll give you that entire scenario, run over that girls scenario again for you as well. Our postgame continues, 35-30. Marion Center the win tonight here on Renda Digital TV.
I've always been a very hard worker, and I thought that there was something that smart people that work hard.
The Clymer Slovak Club is a proud supporter of Penns Manor Athletics and wishes the Comets the best of luck in tonight's game. Join us for Lent Fish Dinners, Friday nights from February 20th through March 27th, 5 to 7 p.m. or until we run out. And don't miss the 99 Cash Bash on March 21st. Tickets are $15. Available from a member or at the club. Good luck, Penns Manor, from your friends at the Clymer Slovak Club.
Martin General Stores are a proud sponsor of high school athletics and congratulates both teams on their success. There are many good reasons why you should shop at your local Martin General Store. Monthly specials on a variety of hot and cold sandwiches, wraps, pizza, and deli items. And if you don't have a Martin Gold Star Rewards card, just stop at your local store and apply to save on food specials and gas for your vehicle. These are just a few good reasons why you should be shopping at your local Martin General Store.
Dan in a van hasn't returned your call? Chuck in a truck can't get there for 2 months? Stop dealing with fly-by-nighters and call a company that's fully capable for all your plumbing and heating needs. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated is on call 24/7, 365 days a year. Visit us at joyceplumbing.com. That's joyceplumbing.com. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated, the best place in town to take a leak. PA 042115.
Becoming a champion isn't defined by a single moment. It's a journey shaped by years of dedication on and off the court. Milk stands out as a nutrient-rich powerhouse loaded with protein, calcium, and essential vitamins, making it crucial for muscle recovery and building strength. Fuel your passion with milk, a natural sports drink. Drink milk, stay strong, and play hard. Cheers to the incredible benefits of milk and sports nutrition. A message from the Allied Milk producers.
Tired of snowbanks beating you? Meet the truck that laughs in winter. The Ford F-150, America's top-selling truck, 49 years in running, will get you through Old Man Winter 2026. At Luther Ford, they've got leftover 2025s and brand new 2026 models, plus a huge selection of used trucks priced to sell. January truck month means huge savings at Luther Ford. Celebrate America 250 with Built Ford Cup. Built here in America. Voted the best car dealer for a reason. Find out at Indiana County's Ford experts. Luther Ford, Route 119, Homer City. Online at lutherford.com.
Hello again, it's me, Garrett Greek, your local mortgage banker at S&T Bank, wishing you the best as we begin 2026. Does the new year also mean a new home? If a fresh beginning is on the horizon, we're ready to welcome you into the home of your dreams. Let's find that perfect place for new memories to be made. Visit me at one of our Indiana County offices to learn more about mortgage options. You can also visit us anytime at stbank.com or call us at 800-325-2265. S&T Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Back at Marion Center High School, our postgame brought to you by First Commonwealth Bank. Time to be first, member FDIC. The Marion Center girls win over Penns Manor 35-30. The Marion Center boys in our first game today defeating West Shamokin 44-37. In that game, Alec Brudnock, 11 points for the Stingers, 12 for Aiden Osterling of the West Shamokin Wolves. So with that win, Marion Center remains alive in the Heritage Conference West for that number 2 seed. They will play tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock at Homer Center against the Homer Center Wildcats. Should Marion Center win that game, then they will play tomorrow night. They will play tomorrow night no matter what, but they'll play tomorrow night with a chance to claim number 2 in the Heritage West. So a win over Homer Center and a win over Penns Manor puts the Marion Center Stingers into the Heritage Conference semis as the West number 2. And the East number 2 is going to be Conemaugh Township. They defeated Conemaugh Valley tonight in overtime. And so on Monday night, it will be Conemaugh Township visiting River Valley, the number 1 team out of the West, and United hosting either Homer Center or Marion Center. That's on the boys' side. On the girls' side, come Monday night, it will be, or Tuesday night, I should say, the number 1 team out of the West, Penns Manor, taking on the number 2 team out of the East. That is Cambria Heights. And the number 2 team out of the West, Marion Center, will visit number 1 out of the East, United. So all of that is happening. Marion Center, by the way, plays one more game in this portion of the season on the road to the KCAC. They'll take on the West Shamokin Wolves, and that'll be tomorrow, and that will happen right here on Renda Digital TV. It'll be a 2:15 airtime and a 2:30 tip-off in that basketball game. So we'll have that here on Renda Digital TV. The road to the KCAC boys semis on Monday, girls semis on Tuesday. Next Friday night, we're at the KCAC for the Heritage Conference Championships. Coming back, we'll wrap up this broadcast here on Renda Digital TV and say goodbye to you. You're watching the First Commonwealth Bank postgame show on Renda Digital TV.
Everybody needs auto repair service. When you do call Mike's Auto and Towing in Clymer, Mike's Auto Service Center offers 24-hour towing, state inspections, oil changes, tires, brakes, custom pipe bending, exhausts, and hydraulic hose repair. For Mike's outstanding work, they've been voted silver in the 2025 Best of Indiana County contest. Mike says, don't cuss, call us. Mike's Auto Repair and Towing in Clymer.
Looking for a new home? Call Jessica Stonebreaker at Oak Grove Realty. From top-of-the-line houses to thrifty apartments and everything in between, Oak Grove Realty knows that everyone is different, so they have something for everyone. A realtor for over 20 years, Jessica focuses on relationships. She'll be with you to the closing table and beyond. Voted Best of Indiana County 2 years in a row. Jessica Stonebreaker and Oak Grove Realty, where you begin your search for your next home. 724-471-1234.
The 2026 retirement plan limits have increased. Stop in and talk to us about our Roth and traditional IRA accounts today. CAISO knows the best retirement plan is to diversify. Marion Center Bank. Sit, stay, save. Member FDIC.
44-37, followed up by the Marion Center girls, a 35-30 victory over Penns Manor. Tomorrow, we are on the air at 2:15 as the Marion Center girls take on West Shamokin on this very floor. Thank you for joining us here tonight. Thanks to Alex and Nate for all of their work producing this game for you here tonight. And thanks to our presenting sponsors of game number 2 here tonight, the folks from the Indiana Regional Medical Center, and of course, from Kit Brokerage Final score tonight, 35-30, Marion Center over Penns Manor. You have been watching Heritage Conference Basketball on Renda Digital TV.